Open tabs, margin notes, highlighter, bleed through quotes. Research mind, steady eye, patterns only she can note. I-90 fog, whispering under wheel, skyline, afterglow. 2 states, packed rooms, quiet minds that know. No sign needed out front. They circle to her voice. Questions rise before she starts. Curiosity by choice. She pivots mid-lecture, checks who's leaning in close. Say the part you skip out loud, that's where the learning goes. Heads home with the speakers up, Biggie in the background. Monster mapping theories while the city slows down. She teaches the why behind the crime, the hurt behind the face. Philly in her backbone, psychology in her grace. Don't let the hype fool you, she stands 10 stories tall. She don't just teach the lesson, she teaches you through it all. Late nights with case files open, notes in the margin glow. She's showing you your story's roots, so you can choose where to go. Yeah. Biggie quotes inside the slides, right next to coping skills. Spread love between the lines of how a nervous system feels. Long days, quiet grit, humor in the punchlines. You are more than this moment. Written 10 times, old assessments in a folder, ink dust on the sleeve. She can map anxious attachment before you know you grieve. 1 foot in Jersey lecture halls, 1 on the Philly street. Home is where she learned to fight, classes where we don't repeat. Grown kids texting check-ins, pride she doesn't post. She teaches minds all day, then goes in mother's most. Case files, true crime, mind behind the scenes. She doesn't tell you what they did, she shows you what it means. Your story is not your diagnosis. You are allowed to rewrite it.
Hi everyone, welcome, come on in. Oh, my camera will be on in 1 second. I don't know what I did, hold on. Hi Ella. Hi Cuff You, Casey, Egg Higgins is here. Harlot's here. Look, the whole crew, I love you guys. You really are the best. Oh, tonight we're gonna do a little sleuthing together. Oh, sushi and running your wife a bath so she can just soak and I can sit down for... Aww. Well, I'm glad you're home from the hospital. I hope everything's good. That is so kind of you. That's so sweet that you're running her a bath. That's like a keeper, if I've ever seen one. Hi, Harlot. Hi, Just Me. Oh, I'm so glad you're all here, you guys. So, I was like... I saw Gray Hughes Investigates, but then after that I also saw The Mob Crew. I like that guy, he's pretty cool. I have him in the background. But I got some like really good pictures and stuff uploaded on ChatGPT so that we didn't have to like, I don't know, we can start from scratch, but I just like added some things just to make it easier. So we're gonna see. My audio is choppy. So let me know if it's choppy for other people. If not, sometimes it's YouTube. You have to just go out and then come back in and it clears it up. But let me know, other people, if you think it's choppy. Hi, Birdie. Let's see. That way I'll fix that before I start if it is. If there's something going on. Let's see. Anyway, try to go out and come back in. Oh, it sounds fine to Harlot. Yeah, so Birdie, go out and come right back in and it should clear it right up. Hi, guys. Birdie, I hope that worked for you. Hopefully it worked. Okay, so while everybody comes in, I'm going to pull up the ChatGPT stuff. And I'm going to show you guys a few things. So I found a few things here, like while I was looking like at what we could do. So... Gray Hughes did a really good, like if Gray Hughes, anybody from Gray Hughes watches, I'm not downing Gray Hughes, I'm giving him props here. I just want to make that clear. But he did a good job of looking at the new surveillance. Apparently, one of the neighbors, can you believe this? If this is true, this is crazy. One of the neighbors apparently had surveillance video the entire time and tried to give it to the police, And apparently they never came for it, so they wound up releasing it to Fox News. I was like, if that's true, I would be so pissed if I was like the Guthrie family. Like, why wasn't that out there right away? Hi, just me. We've been together almost 20 years, says A. Higgins. Met playing softball. Oh, of course you played softball. I'm just joking. My daughter plays softball too. And so maybe it is a thing. I don't know. What do you think, Truth? What do you think, Cuff You? Harlot? You girls, let me know. At 18, we are 38 now. Oh, they had to put a cardiac stent in. Oh, you're right. You're not a widow, so everything is good. Well, we'll keep her in your prayers. And you guys, if you're just coming in for the first time, I have a sense of humor here. We all joke with each other. You guys could joke with me too. I couldn't help myself. You said softball, and I had to go with it. My daughter is a really good softball player too. Her girlfriend not so much, but she's a good softball player. Okay, so this says, is the footage with the car the one you're saying wasn't turned over until they gave it to Fox News? Harlot, that's what I just heard on one of the shows. I don't know. That's why I'm saying, does anybody know for sure? Because we went on so fast. Like, I just watched it, and I'm like, I didn't even have like a chance to see if there was corroboration somewhere else. So you guys let me know, but I think it was released by Fox News, so we'll see. And I think it was one of the main medias that I was listening to, and usually they have to get like more than one thing for them to say that it is something. So okay, so this is, everybody go over to Mob Crew. I've been subscribed forever. Let's like the video. Look at that. And hopefully everybody goes over there. So this is what I want to show you. Gray Hughes does this too, but for some reason I really like this guy's video. Is so clear. So let's watch to see the surveillance.
Time. So this is at 12:39 a.m.
12:39 a.m. Which, you guys, if you think about it, 12:39 a.m., right? They said something about Miss Guthrie's her defibrillator stopped talking to the app at around 2, right? So wouldn't this fit because wasn't the person in there for quite a while? So I don't know. I don't know that they're saying that this is definitely the suspect. I will say this person is driving extremely fast, in my opinion, especially in such a dark spot.
Vehicle.
Look at that.
That is caught.
I didn't see that one. Oh my God, why didn't I see that? What?
There is a vehicle that is caught. There's 2 of them. There's this.
Oh wait, I have to get a picture of this, you guys.
There is,
because we're gonna need to put this through ChatGPT. I don't know. It's easier if I just take the video from my phone and then I'll just put it in ChatGPT. No big deal. That's crazy. I had no idea.
Vehicle that is caught. There's 2 of them. There's this one which looks like a sedan, but there's one that's captured here, which may be, and that is at 12:39.
Wow. Wow, you guys.
Yeah, 12:39.
Oh my God. I didn't see that first one. I only saw the second one.
12:39 and then 12:46.
Okay. This is slow motion. Oh, I'm definitely uploading this to my ChatGPT file that I have going here. It's not really a file. That was a bit dramatic.
Hindsight says this is right at my real wheelhouse. Yes.
I love this stuff too. So again, everybody go over to Mob Crew and like and subscribe, as well as like and subscribe mine. You know the drill. But I want to see. Hold on. This is a second car, and then I'm going to pull this up for us all to see. A second. I don't want to say car. A second surveillance. Could it be the same car I uploaded earlier. All right, let's see what it says, you guys. The moment of truth. Let's see. Let's keep watching this.
The neighbor.
Oh my God, you guys! The short answer: yes, it could be the same vehicle, and it would be reasonable to say that. Oh, you guys, if that's the case, this says a lot to me, doesn't it? To you too, right? Think about it. If this car that I did not see until this very moment, I don't know why, I've only seen the other video, and I even watched this. I don't know if I just had it on in the background and I wasn't paying attention, because to me, I've already seen it. So I was like listening to what he was saying after. I don't know if that's it, but I didn't see it going that way. I don't know if you guys have seen it going that way yet, but I did not. So this is so interesting to me. Oh, wow. Okay, so let's see. It took him 7 minutes. Wait, let me see what you said. A. Higgins says, I will say I watched a guy drive from Nancy's house to the house where this video was taken from. It took 7 minutes. Oh, wait, the video of the white vehicle passing from her pacemaker disconnecting was 8 minutes. Wait, what? That would fit then, right? Oh, you guys, we need to figure this out together. Okay, let's keep seeing what he says here, because he does. Wait, let's see.
Yeah.
Now this is the other one.
And what's interesting, so this is the vehicle that they think could be related. And yeah, they are driving fast. Unfortunately, yes, as a matter of fact, this is interesting. We'll have to look at the vehicles that are going left to right. So obviously this is motion captured. And let's see,
He's
play
very
this for a minute, slow down.
He's very well versed in all of this stuff, so I trust the things that he's saying.
This is a vehicle they think looks like some kind of SUV. It's hard to tell the color when you got the nighttime mode.
I agree with that.
It does look like kind of a bright colored vehicle, maybe white. Could be, I don't know if it'd be red, but...
what do you guys think? What color do you guys think?
We noticed that it captured...
So
just
we're going to watch this for like another minute or whatever, and then we're going to go over and we're going to ask ChatGPT what it thinks. Welcome in, everyone. Come on in.
So that means that it was probably going at decent speed, that it didn't even capture it until it got in front of the camera. But there it is. It starts here. When I first put this together, like I said, there was a vehicle scene going the other way, and I was kind of curious if it was the same vehicle.
What do you guys
Thank you,
think?
Lisa.
Okay, so A. Higgins, it's funny you say that. So when Gray Hughes, the thing that got me like, oh, so wait, I'm going to show you why I don't think it's a Kia Soul. Okay? So stay tuned if you want to hear why I do not think it's a Kia Soul. I'm going to tell you.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking. Exactly, Rebecca. That's the ones I'm looking at. Now, I'd seen a post where they had recovered a Honda that was left behind, and I was just curious if this Honda CRV may be related.
What do you guys think?
It was red, and I don't know.
No, that doesn't look like it matches.
White. I don't know.
Not only that, we're going to see like the way the car is like down here is different in my opinion. So
it was just left there.
Let's see.
Okay.
Does it go back to it? Oh, here it goes. Here goes that map you were saying.
There's a few others. I was just curious just because they put this in that same article, if it was related or not. But
let me go up
so
to
here's the video again, I think in its entirety.
Okay, so this is the video in its entirety, and then I'll switch over to
try to break
AI.
it down and maybe run it through some AI. I know a lot of people are doing that right now.
That's what we're going to do. So let's run it through our AI, you guys.
But that 236, if we time that.
And I use AI for everything, for like all kinds of reasons, from everything from stuff at work. We give assignments now using AI so that we could teach students how to use proper prompts to get what they need done. And like, I use it a lot, like, for that stuff. I only use it, and I would tell everybody else, don't use it for like be all end all stuff. Use it as a tool. If you could use it as a tool, you have no idea how much you would learn from it. It's when you have it do it for you that you learn nothing from that. So that's what I preach to my students. I don't want to sound like a mom or a teacher here, telling you guys what to do, because that's not my point of this. But I will say that if you use it as a tool, there's so much we could do. Okay, so here we go. So my AI, I paid $20 a month, so it calls me Bestie. So I roll with it. So it says, all right, Bestie, let's put our forensic, here we go. Let's put our forensic vision glasses on and stay disciplined here. Based only on what is visible in these night frames. So this is what I did. I got still frames from the video, okay? And I uploaded that. And I'm going to show you what I did. And then I'm going to ask you guys to pose questions in chat. If you already have questions, or as we go, put maybe a bunch of like emojis so that I could see first, then put your question. That way when my eyes scroll, like, on the chat, I could see that that's a question. For me or AI, for Bestie, we're going to call it Bestie. So for me or Bestie, okay? This is almost certainly a passenger car, not an SUV. And again, you guys, this is all alleged, and this is for, academic and entertainment purposes, depending on how you're looking at it. Part of it will help you be better equipped at using something like a ChatGPT, and then so that could be educational. And then on the other hand, I don't want to say that what we're doing here is going to be the be all and end all, and that we're going to figure it out specifically, but let's see if we can put our minds together, because I think these are the things that help us get closer to figuring out what it is. So on Gray Hughes Investigates, the Kia Soul was like the winner towards the end of his video, but he had already done the video for quite a while. So where we're going to be starting with this, and then we can go back and see, back and forth to see if it sounds plausible or not, and if not, what else could. And I think that's where I feel like I'm extending his live as opposed to like competing against it in any way. So, okay, so the vehicle category, you guys, it says it's most likely a passenger car. So it says an FUV, the roofline is too low. For a pickup truck, there's no visible bed height or cab separation, and a van, insufficient vertical mass. Then it says the profile height and proportions are most consistent with a sedan or compact hatchback, which on Mob Crew, he said that he thought it was a sedan just before he even looked up an AI. So it says the likely size or class, judging by the headlight height relative to landscaping stones, door rocker panel position, and ground clearance, this appears to be a compact to mid-size vehicle, not a full-size sedan. It says think Corolla, Elantra, Civic, Jetta, not Camry, Accord, or Charger. Okay, so then it says the headlight signature. This says this is an important behavioral cue. What stands out the most to Bestie on ChatGPT over here is that it's very bright, horizontally wide headlight bloom. That there's an LED-like intensity rather than a halogen diffusion. I'm a psychologist, you guys, I don't know what that means. So if somebody else does, please enlighten us. And then the light appears rectangular or linear, not circular. I understand that. And then it says this strongly suggests that it's a newer model vehicle, roughly 2015 or later. So there you go. So we can rule out everything before that. LED or projector headlights rather than older halogen bulbs. That rules out a lot of older sedans immediately. So there we go. The fourth thing it says is the front end geometry. From the partial, what does that say? From the partial occlusion, the front, meanwhile, it's talking all fancy, the front looks short and squared, not long and slopey. The hood does not appear elongated. Again, arguing against the full-size sedan. This favor compact sedans or hatchbacks, possibly Asian or European design language rather than American muscle. What we cannot responsibly say, and I think this is important, we want to stay academically clean here. So there's no exact make or model identification here, no color determination, no claim about tint, occupation, or intent. Occupants, I said occupation, occupants or intent, no unique ID from headlights alone. And then it says any claim beyond vehicle class and error would be speculative. So let's just put that out there just so that, you know what I mean? So it says a defensible conclusion here would be a compact to mid-size passenger car, likely a sedan or hatchback, newer model year, approximately mid 2010s or later, where it said 2015 before, equipped with LED or projector headlights. So then I asked, oh no, I added this because on the one thing, gray hues, somebody points out about these two light sources up here, and this is where gray hues got excited, which I did too when I was watching, because when you pull up the Kia Soul, it does have a lot of it looks like it could match, right? So I asked it, oh wait, no, I uploaded that, hold on, let's see. So it tries to break it down even further. So it's asking me different questions here. Okay, so it asked me if I had any ideas. I really don't, but Gray Hughes on his stream did. So I took a screenshot of this, and this was this was the Kia. What is it, you guys? A Kia. Oh my gosh, it's on the tip of my tongue. Oh my god. Anyway, the Kia that we were saying. I asked it. I gave it this, and I said, the core question you were testing, does the unknown vehicle plausibly match a Kia Soul? There we go, a Kia Soul type profile. The short answer, no. There are several structural mismatches. The long answer below. And it says the kind that survives peer review, because it knows that I'm a research psychologist and that I'm always asking for methodology and stuff like that. So where the comparison looks tempting but misleads. I see why some might float a Kia Soul hypothesis because it's bright, modern LED lighting, boxy look, light bloom and night footage, compact footprint. At a glance, IR distortion can make anything look boxier than it is. That's where people get tricked. That's according to ChatGPT. The critical mismatches, this is the meat and potatoes, it says. So first of all, it says that the roofline geometry is off. A Kia Soul has a tall, flat roof, a near vertical rear profile, a silhouette that stays high from front to back. I thought that was interesting that it was picking up on even things like that. And it says your unknown vehicle shows a lower roofline, a continuous slope, no abrupt vertical rear cutoff. This alone strongly argues against a Kia Soul. Rear window orientation. So in a Soul, it's upright, almost square rear window, very distinctive in a side profile. Even in night footage. Unknown vehicle, which is, so this, the one we're looking at is the unknown vehicle. It says rear window appears angled, trunk separation implied, visual mass extends horizontally, not vertically. That's sedan behavior, not boxy crossover behavior. But wait, you guys are going to see something crazy. Because what I did was, this is what I do. This is why you can't always trust AI. And like I said, I do the $20 version, so I actually get better results than if I didn't have that, and it remembers like the things, like it knows that I'm research heavy and stuff like that, so don't just give me, speculation. So what I did was, after I did this, I went back and I re-asked it everything again, and I got a little bit of a different answer, but I did add something different the second time. So let me just go over this real quick to show. So this, remember that this said that this that it doesn't fit a crossover, because in the next one it says that it doesn't fit a sedan, that it fits. Wait till you see, it's like the total opposite, and both make sense to me. So I'm like, I need people in here that know what they're talking about when it comes to cars and when it comes to looking at surveillance footage, because even according to ChatGPT, some people get tricked because of the something bloom and the, I don't even know the word. So it's going to tell us. I always, if I don't understand it, I always, like, we could tell it to talk to us like we're 17, and it will. So let's see. So far, so good. So it says ground clearance. The sole is visibly higher and the wheel gap is usually noticeable. The unknown car sits low, hugs the road like a sedan. And then it says IR cameras exaggerate height, but they don't erase clearance. Okay? I don't know exactly what that means. I think I do. And then it said headlights are the biggest red herring. The LED pattern is doing a lot of psychological work here. Yes, souls have bright LEDs, but so do Civics, Corollas, Elantras, Jettas, Mazda 3s, dozens of mid-2010 plus sedans. Lighting does not equal body type. That is classic availability heuristic trap. It used this word, so availability heuristic is something I use in my everyday teaching, so that's why I use that. But it's just, let's just keep going. It says the vehicle in the surveillance footage does not structurally match a Kia Soul. The roof line, belt line, rear window orientation, and ground clearance are inconsistent. Okay, so then it also says, if someone insists the soul theory, the burden shifts to them to explain. So this is the thing. If you guys still think that it's the soul, this is what Bestie on my ChatGPT asks. The burden shifts to them to explain why the roof line appears low, why the rear is sloped, and why the vehicle lacks vertical mass. Absent of that, the soul hypothesis doesn't hold, at least not for Bestie on ChatGPT. So then it asked me if I wanted to build a side-by-side, and I said, what about the 2020 Kia? Because then I was like still listening to Gray, so I haven't even read everything here because I was just reading like the last few lines to get what it was pretty much saying in the first few, so then I would ask it more questions. And so I was listening to Gray in the background and wasn't completely listening to ChatGPT. And on Gray they said, ooh, maybe a 2020 Kia Soul. So I asked it, and it said a 2020 Kia Soul still does not fit the vehicle in your footage. And that conclusion actually gets stronger when we look at the 2020 design. And it says the 2020 model year has a full redesign, but the Kia kept and emphasized the Soul's defining traits: a tall, flat roof, very upright rear window, squared off rear quarter, high visual mass from beltline to roof. Your footage shows a lower roof line, a sloped or flowing profile, and no vehicle rear cutoff. Interesting, right? Come on in, you guys. Please like and subscribe. That would be amazing. Yes! Thank you. Oh, that was so nice of you. Thank you, guys. Hold on, let me see. Why didn't it show over here? Usually it shows, and I don't know exactly what it is, but I will make sure that I thank you personally as soon as I figure it out. All right, so in the meantime, you guys, we have a lot of people in here, so I really do want to know what you're thinking. Let me know so far, because if you listen to the Gray Hughes stuff, there was a lady on there, and she said that she has a Kia Soul. He was thinking something else at first. I don't even remember what it was he was thinking, but the person says Kia Soul, and it doesn't match an older. Does it match an older model Honda Element? Good one, Kung Fu. Hey, Austin, come on in, you guys. Welcome, 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 welcome. I'm so excited everybody's here. Hi, Rapper. Well, Rapper, you would appreciate my new intro. So, you guys, this is all just like crazy to me because there's so much here. So somebody said a Honda Element. I have a Honda Element, and no, see, this is why I love this group, because everybody, like, we have so many people in here that have different things to add. So here we're getting told no, that it probably doesn't have a Honda. And then, oh wait, let's see. Wow, you guys are awesome. You guys are so smart. We literally have the smartest, I have the smartest group of people that join my lives. I know that I'm a little bit biased, but it's the truth. I mean, it is it is. It says that let's go past the soul, right? Because I feel like for the most part, let's not keep going on the soul real quick because I seen so many other things that I want to show you guys that shows other cars, and I asked it so many questions just about things like, could it be this car? Could it be that car? And then finally, I was like, just ask it. What the frig car do you think it is? It was getting on my nerves because it kept saying it shouldn't be this or it shouldn't be that. I'm like, will you just tell me what it could be, please? Like, give me something. So then I had to say something about it guessing. I was like, well, what would you guess? Are you kidding me? I was like, are they kidding me right now? So this is what they guessed. So I asked it. And it says, let's see, because it keeps going on and on and on. All right, so then I asked, how do you explain the double light I pointed to on the passenger lights? Because I kept watching Grey Hughes and they were pointing that out. And I was like, that's really smart. So then it goes and it tells us why not. And a part of it has to do with the angle, the way the reflection is, the lens, so on and so forth. Oh my God, it says methodologically sound takeaway because I told you I always ask it for the methodology. So we're still off of that. Then I said, I let it know that this was at in the middle of the night. I think it was at 12. I meant to put 12:09 a.m. and I don't know where I got 12:09 from. It might have been a little bit later. But I let it know where it was in the United States so that it knew what to look for. I wanted it to know too that it was in an area that didn't have that wasn't very lit, stuff like that, which was good. However, so then I'm like, okay, I feel good with this. Like, I'll just go live and we'll do an investigation together. So then I was like, I still have a few minutes. Let me go back. And, oh, I know why I did it. I then turned on Mob Crew while I was waiting because I still had a few minutes. And I'm like, oh, let's see what they're saying. Okay. So I look and I'm like, oh, well, his video is really good. And we looked at it and I'm going to show it again real quick for the people that just came in. Let's actually look at it real quick. So let me show you this again. Okay, and I'm just going to go back a tiny bit for people just coming in, and we're going to look at it. And there's two different car angles here, you guys. So first, thank you! Oh my God! Yes! Thank you! Oh my God! Thank you so much, Southern. I'm so excited. You guys are the best. I can't even tell you. I do appreciate you.
I say so. This is right at my hill.
So here we go.
House. Yes. The neighbor that releases said that they had never, unfortunately, never came and got their surveillance. So I guess they released it to Fox News. It seems like, forget how many hours go by.
So they're
there
about to
is
show
a
us.
vehicle leaving. I think it's that one at 2:31. That's 2:36. Let me turn that down.
Sorry about that.
And
He
what's
does turn that
interesting,
down.
so this is the vehicle that they think could be related. And yeah, they are driving fast. Unfortunately, yeah, as a matter of fact, this is interesting. We'll have to look at the vehicles that are going left to right. Right? So obviously this is motion captured, and let's see, let's play this for a minute. Slow down.
So they're gonna slow.
The vehicle they think looks like some kind of SUV. It's hard to tell the color when you got the nighttime mode.
So that's important
It does
about
look
the
like
nighttime.
kind of a bright colored vehicle, maybe white. Could be.
What do you guys think? Do you think it's white, red?
We noticed that it captures it just past so that means that it was probably going at decent speed.
Oh my God! Yes.
But there it is. It
Thank
starts
you
here.
so
When I first
much.
put this together, I but there was a vehicle going the other way, and I was kind of curious if it was the
I might
same
put that on
vehicle.
a long one just so that people don't get annoyed with me.
Oh, thank you, Lisa.
Because I want people to play along. Save these changes. Okay, so now if you
that's
sub,
what I'm
it should
looking
be
exactly, Rebecca. That's the ones I'm looking at now. I'd seen a post where they had recovered a Honda that was left behind,
Honda.
and I was just curious if this
So
Honda
he looks it up, right?
related, but it was red.
And they do not think that the Honda, but I wanted to show you. Oh wait, hold on. Thank you for the sub, you guys. And oh my gosh, I apologize. Paraja, thank you so much. Welcome to the Minds Behind True Crime, where we put the fun in dysfunction, and where everybody's welcome. So thank you for being a part of my channel. I appreciate you more than I can articulate.
Again,
And you guys, I'm only like 100 away from my 5,000 subs. So if you would like to make history tonight, or let me make history tonight and get to my goal, that would just be amazing. Because 90% of the people that watch my show, oh my God, thank you, aren't subbed. So okay, Lisa Ann, thank you so much, Lisa Ann. Oh, you're the best. I appreciate you. So if you guys would sub, that would just help me so much. And if I could get to my goal, I can't even tell you. I'd cry probably. I'm already crying thinking about it. Oof.
And we can try to break it down and maybe run it through some AI. I know a lot of people are doing that right now.
So then he says he's going to put it through AI. So here goes the car going this way. So a lot of us only saw it going the other way. So watch this again.
To break it down and maybe run it through some
Here we
AI.
go.
I know a lot of people are doing that right now.
So there goes that way. Then he's going to show it going the opposite way. Thank you for the
But
sub.
that 236, if we
Thank you,
turn that
Tania.
36.
And you guys, subbing is it doesn't cost anything. Please sub and like at least. I would love that. Okay, so all right, so he just showed us that.
Let's see if we can get this.
And then we saw it going the opposite way. So let's jump back real quick to our AI, so that now we have it fresh in our heads again of what it was that we were looking at, right? So now, you guys, this is where it gets interesting. So I go back in and I act like I never asked it anything yet. And I uploaded the surveillance. Thank you. Oh my God. Thank you, Mary. Mary Roberts, thank you. So I asked it, can you please help me figure out what kind of vehicle this is? And again, I ask it as if I've never talked to it yet, okay? So it says, Bestie, I've got you. And then it says, so it looks at the surveillance and it says, what I can see right now. This appears to be the Ring doorbell security camera footage in infrared night mode. That first line already seemed a lot more, I don't know, investigative than the first round, right? So then it says the camera angle is fixed, low, and wide. Where in the first one, it was asking me, do we know what kind of camera this came from, where it was, da-da-da. Now, in this one's defense, like this new round, I believe that the footage I uploaded, if we look at, wait, let me see, let me just look. Oh no, I don't see it. I was going to say, I think it might have said somewhere on there, Ring, because I don't want to give it too much credit, but the first one didn't pick that up. But anyway, it says that it's low, fixed, and wide, and that it's optimized for motion detection rather than vehicle identification. In the frames available, no vehicle body, wheelbase, headlights, so I'm like, da-da-da, okay? So then, I was like, wait, what? So I keep going, and it says why it's not identifiable yet. And then it says what I would need to help identify the vehicle. So I then upload the still frames that I uploaded the first time. And it said, got it. Thank you for the stills. It says what the frames do show, and this is important. Across all three stills, we can now reliably identify vehicle class characteristics, even though make and model is still out of reach. And then it says number 1, the vehicle height and body profile. The illuminated body panel sits relatively high off the ground compared to the landscaping rocks. which I think the first one talked about the landscaping too, so that was good. It says the body side appears flat and tall, not sloped or low. This rules out compact sedans, most coupes, low profile hatchbacks, okay? And it says it's consistent with a mid-size SUV or crossover. I was like, wait, what? The first one said it was consistent with a sedan, not a crossover, and this one saying that they're rolling out sedan. So I was like, what's happening here? So then I was like, let me keep hearing what it has to say. So it says the headlight characteristics. Headlight bloom is large, rectangular, and vertically tall in IR. The light source appears higher than a sedan headlight would sit, even accounting for infrared exaggeration. There is no narrow beam or low horizontal cutoff typical for compact cars. Again, this points towards SUV crossover height, not a sedan. And I'm like, what the hell? It just told me something different. Then it says the body length and frame. The vehicle occupies the frame longer than the compact car with the same speed. The side panel remains visible across multiple frames, suggesting either a longer wheelbase or a slower traversal, whatever the hell that means. If someone knows what that means, please enlighten me, because I have no idea what that means. But it says it supports a mid-size, not compact. Now, one of the things that I think this is important, and I talk about how AI is important often, and how we have to use it as a tool and not the be-all, end-all. Let's say I just took the very first thing, even though I asked it a ton of follow-up questions, which every time you ask the AI follow-up questions, you're making it more of your material because it's your thoughts. And, you know, I ask it a follow-up question that might be different than the follow-up question you would ask, type thing. So eventually you still wind up curating, you know, it's almost like they helped you come up with it. But then don't ever trust it and just go with it, because you could then do it again and get the opposite, right? So that's why this is actually a great example. Maybe I'll use it for my students when I need an example next time. But this is a great example of why we need to use it as a tool and not as, you know, the letter of the law type thing. And I figured, let me go live with it. I say let's, like as if I have a whole team of people here. It's me and my freaking tray table. Let me be honest. And through it. And let me record. Wow. Thank you. Pacabo Boo, I thank you for becoming the curious mind. And for everyone that wants to also join us, and I appreciate you so greatly. Anybody else that wants to join us, please do know that I make sure that I keep it at $1.99 so that anybody could join if they would like.
Thanks for the
so
sub.
Hopefully you guys will come and join me. Okay?
Thanks for the sub.
Thank you for the sub. Oh my God, you guys, who subbed this time? Let me see. Oh, of course. They love Maya. I love Maya too. Maya, I love you. Thank you. You're amazing. Okay, so let's look into this for one more second, because I said Thor's name, so shame on me, because everybody that knows Thor knows that as soon as I say his name and give him slightly any attention at all, he wants more of it. So now he's going to stand at the back door and bark because he wants to go out, and I'm just not having it. Hold on, let me just tell him. Let's see if I'll listen to that. I reminded him. He just went out. Like, relax, dog. Okay. So let's continue our little investigation over here. And again, I want you guys to like help me with this. I don't want this to be my own investigation. And again, if you're just here to listen and you're not trying to, you know, you're like, okay, I just want to listen. I'm not really trying to do anything. Then that's fine. Just sit and listen. Maybe hit like and subscribe if you would. That would be so helpful. I am literally so close, you guys, to getting to my 5,000. So thank you, and hopefully we get there, like sooner than later. So I appreciate you. Okay, so next, let's look at the next thing it says, right? Oh, wait till you guys say it's crazy. So then it says, Oh no, where'd I go? Here we go. So then it says, you guys, that what it's not. It says it's not a pickup truck, which both of them said no pickup truck. So now we can write that down somewhere. It's probably not a pickup truck. It's not a full-size SUV, which the other one says, right? So they both say that it's not a full-size SUV. The one that's different is, in the first one, it said that it was not a crossover. It was most likely a sedan. In this one, it says it is most likely not a sedan, and it's most likely a crossover. So let's see what happens. So it says a mid-size SUV or crossover style vehicle likely in the RAV4 CRV Rogue Equinox class. And then it says class comparison only, not an identification. Okay? Then it says why you still can't make an ID. And it says infrared bloom eliminates grille shape, DRL signature, emblem visibility, and then the camera angle blocks wheel geometry, roof line, and there's no rear frame, so no taillight signature. Anyone claiming a specific make or model from this... Thank you for the sub. Wow. Thank you so much, cutie. You're a cutie. Thank you. Oh, that was so... Jeff's here. Jeff. What is it, Jeff? Jeff, you need to rewind a little bit because I just gave a 10-minute speech on why it's not a Kia Soul. How about that? So, I'm just joking, Jeff, but it said it wasn't a Kia Soul. It gave like a bunch of reasons, but instead of you going back and listening to why it's not a Kia Soul, just stay here to see if any of the things that it does suggest going forward, you do think it is. But let's see if we could change Jeff's mind, you guys. Let's see. Okay. Oh, Jeff, can you believe at one point it suggested that it might be a Honda Elantra? I was like, oh, no, hell no, we ain't not doing this again. But it gave me a lot of other things, too. But that was one of them. I was like, oh, no. Even Gray Hughes, I think he asked it, and it said it could have been an Elantra. I'm like, oh, please, no, we don't need another Elantra. And then I'm like, maybe if anybody in the chat drives an Elantra, maybe we need to talk. I don't know. I don't know what's happening. There's something with that in Utah, too. Like, if you live in, I don't know, let's talk after, and we'll see what's happening for you guys. I'm just joking. Okay, so it says how I would say this on the channel. The surveillance footage does not support identifying us. Okay, who cares? We know we can't identify it. Everybody knows that, right? We're not here to be the winner of any prize. So then I ask it, can you please not only like tell me this shit, but like give me something to look at, please? Like I need to look at something. I don't understand half of the shit it's saying, so show me something, please. So it says this is the likely class is a midsize SUV or crossover. These vehicles share higher headlight position than sedans, flat, tall side body panels, moderate wheelbase, not compact, not full size. And it says common examples of this class. All right, I guess I have to click on it to figure it out. Let's see. Okay, so this is a RAV4, you guys. This is a RAV4. Jeff, what do you think about the RAV4? I'm wondering. I don't have an opinion yet. Okay, so this is one of the things that it shows us. This is the RAV4. The next thing it shows us, I don't know what that is. Let's look at what this is. This is a Nissan Rogue. A Nissan Rogue. I wish it would give me side. I'm going to ask it to give me side pictures from now on because we need to see it from the side. It says also possible but less certain compact SUV crossover. Okay, so now it says if the vehicle was slightly closer to the camera than it appears, a compact crossover is still plausible. And this is one of the crossovers that it shows us. And then this one I'm not seeing this. This looks too big. The Forester Wilderness Night Picks. What's this one? Ooh, that looks like a hybrid Kia Sportage. Ooh, what do you guys think of that? That's an interesting one. And look, it's got that different lighting. I wonder what that would look like in infrared. So let's remember the Kia Sportage. The Kia Sportage. We're going to remember that one. I don't know how I'm going to remember that one because I'm going to ask you guys, I guess. And then it says what it likely is not. And here we go. The sedans, it says, are too low. So let's just look at an example of a sedan. It says it's too low. Okay. And then here's another sedan. It says it's too low. But this is funny because in the first one, it didn't say it was too low. So in the first one, it actually says that it could be a sedan. So I thought this was interesting. So anybody that's just joining, what I did was I went in and I asked the AI twice. So I gave it a whole test, and then I went back and gave it another test, but totally different chat. Like I restarted a new one, and I got something different both times. So these are the full-size SUVs. I'm not going to, and the pickup truck, I'm not going to even click on it. It's just letting us know that it's too bulky and too big to be them. And then it says, here we go. It says, based on vehicle height, side panel, geometry, and headlight placement, the footage is most consistent with a mid-size SUV or crossover, similar in class to the RAV4, CR-V Rogue, or Equinox. The footage does not support identifying a specific make or model. So then it says, if you want, I can overlay headlights, estimates, all the stuff, right? So I said, yes, overlay. And it said, perfect, forensic style. And then it says, step 1, reference point we can trust. In your frames, we have ground truth objects, things like the landscaping rocks, the tree trunk, and the fence post. So I thought that was interesting. So what the GPT is now doing, we call it Bestie over here. So what Bestie is doing over here is using things that it knows, and what it's going to do is, so I asked it before, I asked it about the other surveillance where we see the guy that like takes the camera off or whatever, that footage. I asked it to give me like features and stuff or whatever it could tell us about the perpetrator, and it said that it was most likely a male, around 5'9", 5'10", all these things, right? So then I'm like, how do you know? Like, how are you guessing this? And it's like, I'm not guessing, Bestie. I'm using the standard size of bricks. And I have like bricks over here, like on my fireplace. So I went and I measured it, and I was like, oh, hot damn, it is that. There is a standard brick. Who knew? So it was using stuff like that. And also, apparently, like most entryways are 80 inches or something outside. I don't know. But it used all of the things that it knows. It used all of its AI, all of its artificial intelligence to let me know what it thought it would be. And I thought that it did a good job, because then after that, we were told that the suspect is roughly 5'9", 5'10". I was like, oh, wow, like that was right on. And there were other things too. So, and it said that they figured that out from the exact same thing, from looking at standard, brick size, things like that. So now it says, these don't move, don't glow, don't distort like headlights do. That's key. From the stills, the headlight center appears roughly 2.3, like talk about getting down to the pinpoint, 2.3 to 2.8 feet off the ground. Okay? Jeff, isn't that crazy? Hi, Nor. Oh my gosh, you guys. Hi, Dennis. Come on in. Hi, Peter. Welcome, you guys. Please subscribe. I'm trying to get to 5,000. Maybe tonight. Who knows? You never know. So then it says 2.3 to 2.8 feet off the ground, even accounting for infrared bloom. You guys, what the frig is infrared bloom? I'm assuming that's like the glow around, like this, like around, you see around the Minds Behind True Crime logo over here, you see how the moon's around it? Is that what that is? Is that like, I know that's not what it is on here, but I'm saying, if anybody knows what infrared bloom is that what they mean? Like the, I don't know, what, like the shining around it, or the way that the light reflects off the lights? I don't know. And then it says that range already narrows the field. So this is the thing, it's now using physics to try and help us. Hi, Austin. It would be interesting if it's even possible. Oh, you have no idea what is possible to do over here. This thing's crazy. If ChatGPT to estimate the distance from the camera and its speed and simulate the different vehicles for a comparison. So, Austin, I'm glad you came. So I did all of that except
Thanks for the sub.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Wendy. Oh, I'm so excited. So you guys, this, I'm so glad that you asked that, Austin, because I do ask it about the comparison, but I did not ask it how far it was from the Ring camera, if it knew, or how fast the car was going. That's a really good one. We're going to have to do that. Jeff says, I think the bloom of the bright lights, because the camera is set to see things in extreme dark. So a headlight would be a light bright as the sun. Oh, and then IR is infrared. Thank you. I had no idea what that meant. How do I say this? Parage?
Thanks for the sub.
I'm probably saying that wrong. I do apologize. Thank you, Mary. Oh my God. Thank you, you guys. Please subscribe and like. I so appreciate it. Hi, Dennis. Come on in. So IR, you guys, is infrared for anybody that did not know. Okay, so infrared is IR. And these are the LED. Ramona. Thank you, Queen. Thank you. You are so very generous. I feel so blessed, you guys, every time I do this and someone like thanks me in this way. I just can't even, getting a membership, anything, it just, even subbing and liking just is so special to me. You have no idea. I thank you so very much. And please keep subbing, you guys, and liking. So over here, let's see. So step 2, headlight height overlay comparison. It says typical headlights heights. So again, it's going to use the average of from its artificial intelligence, and it's going to tell us real world ranges. So for a sedan, it's approximately 18 to 22 inches. For a compact SUV, and again, this is the headlight overlay comparison. In a compact SUV, it would be approximately 22 to 26 inches. In a mid-size SUV, it would be approximately 24 to 30 inches. And in a full-size, or a truck, it would be 30 plus inches. Your footage does not align with a sedan height and does not reach truck height. So right there, it's saying you can knock out the top and the bottom, and that leaves you with a compact SUV or a mid-size SUV. So let's see. So then, visual comparison, a sedan versus an SUV in the night in the side view. So let's see what this says. So I don't know why it feels the need to show us a night. I guess because of the surveillance I gave was a night, and also because I was asking about the lights. Because if you look at the one, let me show you. If you look at the one angle, you can actually see that the headlights in the front, let's see, is this the, look, I did it right on it. See right there, it looks like 2, you guys. What is that? I think that's what got people thinking it was the Kia Soul. Because if you look at the Kia Soul, it similarly has something like that there. But this is saying no. So I don't know. I'm going to leave that picture up for a second just so that I can, and I'm going to tell you what it says. So it says, when you look, oh wait, no, it's asking us to look at these. So I guess I should put this back on. So it says, when you look at these, okay, so when you look at these pictures, sedan headlights sit below the door handle level. SUV headlights sit at or below or above the door handle level. In your footage, the light source aligns closer to door handle height, not bumper height. Okay, so it's telling us why it thinks what it thinks. Step 3, it says take the body panel, overlay logic. Now the side-by-side panel. This is huge, it says. So let's see what it says. Dun-dun-dun-dun. What we see in your footage, a tall, uninterrupted side panel. No downward slope, no rocker panel pitch typical of sedans. What does it have here? Visual comparison. Oh wait, this is a Genesis. It could have showed us a picture a little bit closer up. And then we have the Ford Escape. So what's it saying? It's not them? Sedans taper, SUVs don't. Your still shows a flat vertical plane consistent with crossover construction. And remember, the first thing said that it wasn't that. So that's why I'm saying we have to use this as a tool and then use our heads together to see if we can figure out what it is. So step 4, why infrared, see, now I know what it means, thank you. Why infrared bloom doesn't save the sedan theory, okay? So some people urge that infrared makes headlights look higher. This is true, but only by a few inches, not a half foot. Infrared bloom expands light radically. Oh, it is the expanded light. See, you guys, I have no idea what these things are, but I tried to use my context clues, and I think I guessed right when I said if you look at my logo right above me, and it's got like the lighting around it, and I was like, is that what it means, like how it like shines out? And that wasn't the best way to explain it, but I think that's what I meant. So then it says it does not lift the center point significantly. So even after correcting mentally for bloom, the light origin is still too high for a sedan. Okay. And then here we go. So let's keep looking. Then it says what it's not. If you want, okay, so now we're getting to where I said, yes, give me a PowerPoint. Also, can it be a Toyota Corolla? And it said, short answer, no. Not consistent with the footage. Here's why. Okay, so it says a Toyota Corolla has sedan characteristics. And it says the headlight height is 18 to 22 inches. And if you remember that, it said that it could pretty much rule out 18 to 22 inches. Body profile, slope, tapered side panel, overall height, low compact vertical footprint. What your footage shows, headlight center closer to 24 to 28 inches, flat, tall side panel with no taper, vehicle mass occupying the frame longer than a compact sedan would. Even allowing for infrared bloom, the light source is still too high and the body geometry is too vertical for a Corolla. So it says, confidently, the footage is not consistent with a Toyota Corolla or other low-profile sedans. That is not an opinion. That's a class-based exclusion. Oh, damn. I'm saying it's an opinion, you guys. My ChatGPT just got really cocky. We're going to let it be cocky, but I'm going to say this is a legend. This one's cocky. It said this is not an opinion. This is a class-based exclusion. I guess it's not saying what it is. It's saying what it's not. So I could see why. Because I'm like, oh, damn, that was pretty... Oh, it says your PowerPoint is ready. So I asked it to make me a PowerPoint for what it is. Oh, I wonder if it did a good job. Let's just go through real quick and see. I won't even pull it up. It'll just look like this. So it gives us the source footage. It tells us all this stuff. It tells us our limitations. I love that. And then it tells us key reference objects. So static objects used for scale. So it lets us know that it used the landscaping rocks, the tree trunk, and the fence post for height and proportion. And then it tells us the headlight analysis. The observed headlight center is 24 to 28 inches. I'll make sure, actually, after this, you guys, I'll upload this to my Discord, our Discord, and I'm sure Cuffy will put it in the chat. Our Discord is... Oh, that was so cute, Ramona. I'm sorry, that was an ADD moment. Ramona, I don't know why I didn't see the actual thing you wrote until just now, but it says, thank you for being genuine and kind to all of us. I love you so much. I'm glad I found you. Ramona, I'm so freaking glad you found me too. I'm glad I found you. So, thank you again. That was so very generous of you. So, okay, I will put this in the Discord, and again, I'm sure we'll get the Discord link up in the chat, and anybody that wants to come over, you don't have to like be a member of anything. You could just come join us. We have all the cases. We have all kinds of stuff. But I'll put this up. I'll send this over to Cuffy, or I'll just upload it. Actually, how about I could do it myself? I'm a big girl. Cuffy is such a good help. You have no idea. But I'll put this up, and that way if anybody wants to look over it, or if we eventually find out what the car is, we could look back and see how close we got to the ChatGPT. So then this gives us the headlights. This one's the body panel geometry. So the observed is that it's tall, flat side panel, no visible taper or rocker pinch. I didn't know what these things were, so don't worry, I ask next. The Toyota Corolla comparison. It says it does not match the footage. We already said that it didn't match the Kia Soul. Most defensible conclusion. Compact mid-side SUV crossover, sorry, we already said that. I don't want to be too... All right, let's keep going. All right, that was nice. Thank you so much for my PowerPoint. I would have done it a little bit different, bestie, but it's okay. And then here we go. Next options. So then I uploaded my thumbnail and I said, could it be any of these other things? And it says, this is infrared light surveillance. That matters. Infrared distorts light, flattens depth, and exaggerates brightness. So we immediately lose things like color, fine detail, and exact contours. That means if someone is naming a specific make or model, they already moved past what the evidence allows. And then it says, when analysts look at vehicles on surveillance, we don't start with what car do I think it is. We start with, meanwhile, it's talking like it's a car analyst. It's saying we, like as if it does its own car analysis. We start with class characteristics, height off the ground, headlight placement, and body geometry, using fixed objects like rocks, trees, and posts. Meanwhile, when I compare the headlight position to the landscaping and tree trunk, the light source sits higher than we would expect for a typical sedan. Even accounting for infrared bloom, the center point is still elevated. And then it says the side of the vehicle that's visible is, we keep saying that. Let's keep going. I don't want it to repeat it. So then what the hell did it give me here? Oh, it made me a second one? I must have said something about it. I'll have to look at it later and see where it updated it at. Bottom line, I think it got mad at me. The footage supports vehicle class exclusion, not identification. You guys, I must have said something to it. Because it says that it's excluding, not identifying. Because remember I said, what does it think it is? That it's like identifying, but it wasn't. Okay, it says, when you say this footage allows exclusion, not identification, you sound credible, stand apart from, meanwhile, it wants to be credible. Bestie wants to be credible, stand apart from reaction channels, and build long-term trust with my audience. Thank you, Bestie. I'm sure they love it too. So then I asked it to do a side-by-side comparison. So here we go. This is what it came up with, you guys. So it says, what people are claiming. I don't know why it says people, because I uploaded my own thumbnail. And the people that I think it's referring to is itself, because I was asking the other one questions and it was giving me what it could be. And so I went on Google and looked up everything that it said, and that's where I got all of my thumbnails. So I actually could show you real quick. Let me show you guys. Let me show you my, the cars that I downloaded. Hold on, let me pull it up so you could see it. And then that way I'll see what you guys think. Alright, let me share the screen. And again, these are going to be the cars that I looked up. Alright, download, share. Look, I even downloaded Greg Hughes Investigate, so I can put his thing on there, give him credit. Oh, of course, it doesn't want to show me. It's like, no thank you. Alright, well, forget that. I don't know why it didn't show me. Here goes the Elantra, you guys. This was so funny. I was like, oh please, no Elantra. This is the 2021 Elantra header. The one thing I will show you about this that I thought was really interesting. Wait, hold on, is it not showing you guys? Let me see. I'm afraid if I get off of it for 1 second, I'm not going to be able to get back. But I want to, oh no, it's not showing you. How about that? Let me reshare. I do apologize. Here it goes. So wait, you guys, look at this. This is the Elantra. Okay, so let me tell you what I'm thinking. Come on, will you put it on? Oh, here it goes. It is on there. Hopefully, or your guys will see it in a second. Here we go. So this is what I thought was so interesting about this, you guys. So in the video that we see, right? So in the surveillance, if you look at it like right at the bottom, I know that my pointer doesn't come up and that's so annoying to me. But if you look at like in between the two wheels, the bottom of the door, you see how it looks like it's like not dented, but it has like that indent, and you see it across the top too. Keep that in mind because that comes into play. Also keep in mind the shape of the windows and the way it goes down in the back. I actually think that, and then look at the front, you guys. Look at the headlights. See how it has the two headlights, one on top of the other? And it has on the side, is that, oh wait, let me make this bigger. Hold up. Hold up, wait a minute. We're gonna make this bigger for a second. Alright, let's see it now. Oh my gosh, come on. Show me the right one. Okay, do you guys see this up here? It looks like, is that a reflector? And if so, could that reflector be giving off light too? And that's why we see the two? I don't know. Let's see what other cars I have here. let's look at, so we were going to get rid of this, we're going to get rid of this. Let me pull up another car that I looked at. So the next one was the Toyota Corolla. So let me show you what the Toyota Corolla looks like. And we'll see what you guys think about that. So here's the Toyota Corolla. Oh wait, hold on, I like mine better. I like mine better. Hold on, let's get mine up there. I just went to the Google and mine has it isolated. So I say we do the isolated one. Okay, so we have the Toyota Corolla here, you guys. And maybe if I click on one, it'll bring it up closer. So let's click on one that was going the same way as the one we see. So this is the 2022. I'm going to click on the white one because I think just because it looks like whiter in the, we don't know what color it is, to be honest with you, right? But it looks right white in the audio. What is this? Why is it sharing this? I don't want to share that. Nor do I want to share this. Like, what's happening? Share this tab instead. I don't know why it did that. All right, let's try that one more time. So here we go. I'm going to click on it. If it goes back, why is it going to this one? I guess that's what it looks like, because if that's what it looks like, then I don't think it could be that. I don't think it could be this, you guys. The Toyota Corolla. What do you guys think? Huh. I don't think so. I feel like the lighting here is off. And I don't know. What do you guys think so far? The Honda, you tell me and I'll look it up. All right, so let me look it up. What did you say? You said, oh wait, let me make sure that you guys are seeing what I'm seeing, because I don't think you are. I think I pressed so many things that you're no longer seeing what I am. So let me just reshare. There we go. And I'm going to say what you just said. What did you say? Hyundai Kona. All right, let's try that. Hyundai Kona. And if anybody else has any others, please let me know. And then I always put side view because we only see it in a side view. So I'm like, why not just look at it in the side view already? All right, so let's bring this one up. What would this be considered? Is this an SUV? Share this tab. So here we go. What do you guys think about this one? Now, remember, Bestie on ChatGPT says that it's about 2.3 to 2.8. What did it say? Feet off the ground? Hold on, let me see just to make sure. It said that it used like landmarks and stuff to figure it out, but it says that it's approximately, oh, it just said it and I think I scrolled past it. It was definitely 2.3 to 2.8. I just don't remember 2.3 to 2.8 what. So I guess we'll figure it out. So what do you guys think of this one? So let's see. So I guess put ones if you think that it could be the, what is this? The Hyundai Kona, and put twos if you don't think it is. And again, we're just all guessing here because none of us really know. And I would like you guys to put other things in here so that I could look them up too, so we could see. Oh wait, Mazda CX-30. I think that was one of the ones that ChatGPT said it could be. So wait, let's see what it is. It's the Mazda CX-30. All right, let's look at this one. Let me pull it up first and then I'll share the tab. That way I'm not like stop share. Oh, I should have just put in side view because if not, it doesn't show you side view. It shows you from the front. Or like diagonal. All right, here we go. We got some side views. So let me share this tab. Okay, here's the Mazda CX-30. So what do you think about this one? Does anybody not have an opinion on this one? Let's see. It looks like a newer Toyota Urus. I don't know what that is, but we're going to look it up, Gary. Thank you for coming. If I was going to commit a crime and just out of fear of being caught on camera, I would drive a common vehicle, not something that sticks out or is more rare in the area. I'd be average AF. There are a total of 12 cars that drove by. The one everyone is posting is a Kia Soul confirmed. How's it confirmed, badass? That's badass if that's true. Let's look it up. How do we know it's the Kia Soul confirmed? Because both of the chat GPTs that I asked were like so convinced that it wasn't. I'm going to show you what it looks like, you guys. Here's a side view. I'm going to pull this up and we're going to see what you guys think. I see it. I could see it. Here we go. Here goes the Kia Soul. What do you guys think? Yep, 12 Cuffy says. Wait, what was 12 again? Oh, well, some people put 2s for the other one. Thank you for voting. Oh, wait, and then A. Higgins. I almost missed yours. Wait, let me make sure I have this on all. I feel like it's on Top Chat. It is, you guys. My thing was on Top Chat for some reason. So if for some reason I missed anyone's messages or something, I do apologize. I swear I had that on different. So A. Higgins says, I just remembered that the day after the raid on Luke's mom's house, there was a CRV parked in the driveway at the raided house. What's a CRV? Let's look it up. So again, we're going to keep looking this up. I don't know about the Kia Soul, if the people said that it had been, that they were able to rule it in. So let me look up the Lincoln, and then I'll look up the CUV. NAUTILUS. Let's see. Oh, I have to put side view, God forbid. Oh no, we got a side view here. Here we go. Ooh, this is a nice car. Look at this Lincoln. Oh, well, cookies. Alright, just show me the Lincoln. Darn it. Okay, here, look at it. Oh, okay. What do you guys think of this one? Oh my god, you guys, Wendy just popped up. I'm online. How can I help you? Bitch, we're just looking at the picture. We don't need help. Alright, what was another one? I should be like, no thank you. We don't need your help. It was CUV. What is a CUV though? If I put in CUV, I don't know if it's going to know what I'm talking about. I'll put in CUV car. Alright, here we go. Here's a CUV. I guess it did know what I was talking about. So this is what a CUV looks like. Oh, what's the difference between an SUV and a crossover? So a CUV, I'm assuming, is a crossover? What? Who knew? Oh, now Jessica jumped up here and was like, I'm online. I'm happy to help. How may I help you? Crazy, guys. So this would be the other one. This is a crossover. Again, someone's trying to say that it was confirmed. But Cuffy says, I've not heard confirmed. A. Higgins says, nope. Pickaboo says, nah. Oh my god, Pickaboo, I see you. I could punch you. That's so cute. I only said punch you because you said I, and that's what I was thinking. I'm Italian. The more we want to inflict pain, the more we think it's adorable. So I would have said that because I think it's adorable. But Peekaboo, I see you. That is so cute. Oh, that's the car I was thinking of, says Harlot. Oh, Cuffy says 12 cars drove by. Thank you, Cuffy. My ADHD kicked in. Okay, then it says the aerodynamic pattern on side and headlights are not on a cheap car. Interesting. All right, let's see. Honda CRV. Let's see what that is. Or is that, no, that was a Mazda. Meanwhile, I clicked on C whatever for us, and oh no, I did click on a Ford. I thought I clicked on the Mercedes. I was like, all right, let's see here what we have. You just said to Honda. There we go. I'm like, what the hell did they just say? Honda CRV, and I can get the word car out of there because it's probably like, what are you talking about? It's crossover. Now I know, and I know what IR means. Look at that, you guys. All right, so let's look at this. All right, so this is, oh, but it says this is the 2015. So I don't know if that's too old, although it did say it was a 2015 one. Oh, here we go. Here's a perfect side view. Oh. Look at this one. What do you guys think of this one? All the other ones, I feel like I was like, oh, definitely not. And this one, I don't know that I feel that way. Only 7 more likes. Yes, you guys, please hit like so I could get in the algorithm. A. Higgins, the Honda CRV. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, wow. Wow, okay. You guys, we need to look into the Honda CRV. I don't know. Let me go to a newer year real quick. That was an older, well, not that it was older, it was 2015, and it did say 2015 on. Let's see. What's this one? What's the Honda HR-V? Let me show you this real quick. This is interesting. This, you guys, is the Honda HR-V review. And I'm assuming this is this a crossover? I forget what they are again. And when I think, I don't know. I know like my cars, but not, apparently I don't. I thought I did is what I meant to say. What else do we have here? She wants to sell you an $80,000 SUV. Damn right. I gotta love me some Mercedes and BMW. Law enforcement went to the home only after footage was released, where the owner's Ring camera captured vehicles shortly after her abduction. Is that this, Badass? I love your name too. Badass, is that what we were watching? And let me show it again for anybody that just came in. Just for a second I'll show it while I let Thor out so he stops barking. He was good for the past like 10 minutes, so I'll let him out. But let's look at this footage real quick again, and this is the cars that were captured, and this is the mob crew. Does anybody remember his name offhand? I used to know it, and now it's just not clicking for me. But I hope that, I hope he forgives me for that. Everybody like and subscribe, but let's watch this for a second.
And it does come into hopefully maybe I can get a better copy. I mean, this copy is pretty good, but
Gee, Ava, can someone check on Dad?
Article.
Gee!
So as you can see at the bottom of the timestamp,
Gee!
it is a little small. That is February 1st.
Can you check on Dad?
Double zeros, obviously that's midnight military time. So this is at 12:39 a.m. There is a vehicle that is caught. There's 2 of them. There's this one, which looks like a sedan, but there's one that's captured here, which may be, and that is at 12:39.
Okay, so at 12:39 is when they said the SUV was captured.
Yeah, 12:39.
Oh wait, what did he just say? 4:59. What?
Yeah, 12:39.
4:59.
9, which looks like a sedan, but there's one that's captured here, which may be, and that is at 12:39.
12:39. Thank you.
Yeah,
Oh, thank you, Miss 101.
1239.
1957 car? What kind of car is it? That's a classic. T. Saday's here. T. Saday said we should look up the Hyundai Elantra. Oh my god, that's what we were looking at before.
Yes.
I'll have it up. I still can't believe she's missing
the
two.
releases said that they had never, fortunately, never came and got their surveillance. So I guess released it to Fox News. It seems like, forget how many hours go by, but there is.
Side story real quick, Jeff. You want to know how cool I am as a wife? I'll show you. Watch this for a second. I'm going to show you.
A vehicle leaving, shoot, I think it's that one at 2:34. Let me turn that down. And what's interesting, so this is a vehicle that they think could be related. And yeah, they are driving fast. Unfortunately, yeah, as a matter of fact, this is interesting. We'll have to look at the vehicles.
I think it's talking to me. My husband's probably getting a notification upstairs. I don't know how to turn it on, Jeff. There we go. My lightsaber. I was like, what do people really do with these? Like, what is the point? I don't know. It's like a good one, too. It does all kinds of things. And there it goes. It's off. Let me put this away before I break it.
That are going left to right. So obviously this is motion captured. And let's see. Let's play this for a minute. Slow down. This is a vehicle they think looks like some kind of SUV. It's hard to tell the color when you got the nighttime mode. It does look like kind of a bright colored vehicle, maybe white. Could be, I don't know if it'd be red.
Do you guys think it's white? I think it's a white vehicle, and I didn't put it back the way that I found it, so he's definitely gonna know I played with his lightsaber, but I don't care. He'll get over it.
But we noticed that it captures it just past this cactus here, so that means that it was probably going at decent speed, that it didn't even capture until it got in front of the camera. But there it is. It starts here. When I first put this together, like I said, there was a vehicle scene going the other way, and I was kind of curious if it was the same vehicle.
So what do you guys think? So I'm going to pull up the Elantra again real quick just to show you. T. Saday said, you guys, we weren't on... Have we been on this thing the entire time that I got the lightsaber and all? Because on my computer, we were watching the Mob Crew. Oh my god, that was so dumb of me. Oh, I apologize. Let me show you this Elantra real quick. I think I need to go to bed soon. Alright, let's see. There we go. I had to X out of some of the things. I have like 45 things open, which is probably my problem. So here goes the Elantra again. And let's click on a side view, and this is the side we see it. So let's use this. Here we go. That's the Elantra. I have to be honest with you guys. This one is like in the running for me. What do you guys think? I mean, I hate to say it, but Jeff, what do you think? This Elantra stuff. White or silver, you're saying? Okay, I say white or silver too. Harlot says, I found where Fox News says the people who owned the surveillance video said law enforcement had not went to their neighborhood this whole time, but the road it's recording is not Nancy's. Austin says that he could see it being the Elantra too. Could you guys imagine if we had another Elantra crime? What? Brian Entin. Does this mean this is true either? Wait, let me see. Let's see what Brian Entin said. Let me click on this. And we're going to share this. Okay. All right, so here, all right, here we go. So Brian Entin, let me see. The latest on the surveillance.
Hey guys, thanks so much for checking out my show. I really appreciate it. Please click to subscribe. It is now day 26 in the search for Nancy Guthrie. It is Thursday. I'm outside Nancy's house. He's kind of just one house behind me. A couple of big developments today. First of all, there's this new surveillance video that captures a car. Now this is about 2 miles or so from Nancy's house. But the time frame of when this car went by this Ring camera could be significant because it seems to match up with when we know that Nancy's pacemaker disconnected from her phone. So I'm going to get into the surveillance video, what it means. It's also interesting that the sheriff's office apparently did not have the video up until today. So I'll go through the latest on that. Also, there was a lot of action again at Nancy's house. Remember yesterday we saw law enforcement. I saw a
again, this is Brian, and everybody go like and subscribe.
Homicide detective.
And like and subscribe to me.
Prosecutors were there. Well, today there were people putting up new surveillance cameras, and there are indications that law enforcement is getting ready to turn the house back over to Nancy's family. So I have all the video of everything that happened at the house today. I'm going to get into all the latest. Again, it's day 26. And it's quieter out here. Not as much media now that these new parking rules have gone into effect.
Oh yeah, we talked about that last night, you guys. We got that live.
That have managed to get over here. And it's interesting, some of the neighbors even just came up to me a little while ago and they're like, oh, we're so happy you're still here. If you need a ride, or you want to like use a golf cart or something, which is super nice. But I want to get to a couple of the big developments. First of all, this new surveillance video. This video was obtained by Fox Digital and by my friend Mike Ruiz, who is an excellent reporter.
Oh, that's a good
view. It's surveillance video from a Ring camera from about 2.5 miles away from here, from Nancy's house. But if you look at the map, you can see how it would be a way to avoid main roads and kind of leave the area. I mean, there's a couple of ways, but this would be one way. And the surveillance video caught a lot of cars the morning of February 1st.
I don't know, you guys. 2 miles away from my house seems like a long way. But I also live in Philadelphia, so that could be why. What do you guys think? Because I don't live out there, so is there like, I guess there's less roads too. And someone said that they saw 12 cars go by, which isn't a lot, right? But would you have to drive past this street to get out? Or is this just one of many possible ways?
But this specific
Ford Flex,
video of this car going by is especially interesting because it's from 2:36 a.m.
Thanks for the sub.
On February 1st.
And
remember, it was at 2:28 a.m. that
Thank
Nancy
you,
Guthrie's pacemaker app showed that it was disconnected from her phone. So that would be 2:28 to 2:36, and it is about
2:28 to 2:36. 2:28 to 2:36. So wait, why did they say on Mob Crew 12:38 or something? See, this is why I'm getting confused too.
a 7-minute give or take drive from Nancy's house here where I'm sitting to where this video comes from. So the timing is really interesting. We don't know. This could be totally not connected. There's no way to know for sure. But the timing is interesting and the route is interesting, and it's kind of shocking that the people who own this house that have the Ring camera say that the sheriff's office and FBI never came by to get this video. So it wasn't until...
So I think there's a difference there. Is it that they didn't come by? Like, if they didn't come by, did they share? You know what I mean? And I hope other people in the area looked at their cameras. I'm sure they did.
So Fox Digital obtained the video and then sent it to the FBI and the Pima County Sheriff's Office that I'm told that they now have the video. We haven't heard about whether it's significant, whether they think it's important to the investigation. I mean, like I said, it could totally not be. I mean, it could be totally irrelevant, but the timing is interesting here because if you look at the map again, it's about a 7-minute drive, give or take, and we know that Nancy's pacemaker disconnected from her phone at 2:28 a.m., and then the video, this specific video is from 2:36.
You guys, hold on real quick. I'm so sorry. Something just came up here. Not for like that I have to go. I'm saying like, I don't know why I just looked this up. But what do you guys think of this one? Oh my God, I have like a sick feeling in my stomach. I don't know why.
Thanks for the sub. Thanks for the sub.
Thank you for the sub, yes. You guys, oh my God, I want to throw up. What do you guys think of the Range Rover? What do you think of a Range Rover, you guys? A. Higgins says that's what Luke was pulled over in. That I know. Oh, too big? SXM Mafia says nope, too big. Oh, okay. What do other people think? And then A. Higgins says, the night the house was raided, however, it was the smaller, sporty version. There's a smaller, sporty version? Let's look it up. Range Rover Sport. Let's see. Oh. You guys. OMG. OMG. What do you think? Go ahead, Allie. What are you crying about? There's nothing to cry about. Nothing to cry about. Oh my God, you guys. The Kia Soul stands out, has standout backlights. Are you trying to say you think it is the Kia Soul? SXM Mafia? Austin says, for some reason, in the version Bryan Entin chose, it looks boxier. So let's look. Let's go back to Bryan Entin. That's a great idea. Let's go back to Bryan Entin. Oh, but that's different, right? I don't know what made me just pull that up. Well, actually I do, because we've heard of Range Rover before in this.
AM. So the timing would match up. There's also other videos on that Ring camera that show other cars going by before and after, which are also interesting. But again, I'm most interested in this 2:36 a.m. video. So we'll see if the police will comment on it. We'll see if it becomes part of the investigation. But it is something.
And Ella, I would assume probably whatever they could afford, right? In your 20s, you drove whatever was available.
I think for us to keep an eye on. Remember when initially the sheriff's office was asking anyone within a 2-mile radius to send forward video that they had that may have been interesting.
All right, let's go a little bit further. I don't want to show all this stuff.
It's pretty easy to notice. One of my producers has been over there and noticed the camera. Also new today, there's been some action outside of Nancy's house and inside. Remember yesterday we saw law enforcement there, and I've confirmed that it was a Pima County homicide detective, and there were prosecutors there, and they were walking around the outside of the house and then inside of the house. And it seems that they are now getting ready to turn the house back over to the Guthrie family, that it is no longer going to be considered a crime scene. I don't know if technically it has really been a crime scene for the last couple of weeks, because it's just been a deputy outside, although they have been keeping an eye on it, but there hasn't been any crime scene tape. But from what we hear, they are getting ready to turn the house back over to the Guthrie family. And it seems that is why yesterday it was almost like a last look for law enforcement that wanted to go by the house. Today, there have been people like contractors putting cameras up, cameras, which is interesting, new surveillance cameras around the house. There was also a shot we got of one man that came in a Jeep that clearly didn't want to be seen. I couldn't really figure out who he was, but he got in the Jeep and left. So it seems they're kind of securing the house in preparation for when it's turned and there's not a sheriff's deputy sitting outside anymore, which is the way it's been for the last couple of weeks. Remember, initially it was secured.
What car is this right here? Not that that's it. I'm just saying, whose cars are these? Are these Nancy's cars from her house, her personal?
Then it was not secured.
Or are they FBI?
Were able to walk up to the front of the house those first couple of days. Then after that, they secured it again with the sheriff's deputy outside. And it's our understanding that they are now getting ready to open it back up and return it to the family, which would make sense, I guess. After 26 days, there's probably not much more processing that they want to do there. There are also reports that Savannah Guthrie may be getting ready to return to New York. I haven't been able to confirm that myself. But that also, I guess, wouldn't be incredibly surprising since she has young kids, and she's been here now for almost a month. So the hope is that, some leads will get going here. I mean, it's only been a couple of days since she announced the $1 million reward, and now with this new surveillance video, maybe that is going to be connected. We don't really know yet. I wanted to talk.
Oh wait, Justiny says JLR's at Nancy's.
To my friend and criminologist, she's also a criminologist and an attorney, Casey Jordan, about all these latest developments.
I'm joined now by Casey Jordan, a criminologist and also host of the podcast Criminal Appeal. It's always nice to see you, Casey. I haven't seen you in a while. I was talking to you all the time, and then got kind of.
You got a little busy, Brian. You got a little busy.
I got busy, but I wanted to ask you first about this new report of the surveillance video that's come out from a Ring camera around the corner of Nancy's house. Cars going by around the time that Nancy's pacemaker was disconnected around, early morning hours of February 1st. Hard to know for sure if it's connected, but what struck me is that the people...
So the JLR one, hold on, I'm looking. Wait, let me see. The one says live, but it doesn't look like it is live. Wait, let me see. It says, streamed 3 hours ago, manhunt and Nancy Guthrie kidnapping. What's that about? But this is the thing. It says that on all of the thumbnails. Let me show you. So these are the thumbnails. So it says breaking manhunt and the kidnapping, breaking. So let me know, you guys, if I'm just looking at the wrong thing. But I clicked live, and it says as of 3 hours ago, and it looks like he was live for 12 hours. I don't know if anybody knows if he found anything, going on. It's clickbait. Got ya. Well, after I looked over here, and it says breaking manhunt on all of them, I hate when people do that, because then you don't really know if it really is breaking news. I could see why somebody thought this was breaking news, too.
Who own the house say that the sheriff's office or no law enforcement has come to them and gotten the video. Does that surprise you 25 days in?
I think that from the outset, there was just this fear that if they put out
And with all due respect, I think if there was something really still going on, JLR would have kept going. I don't think he would have stopped it 3 hours ago, but thank you so much for letting me know that, because you never know.
I'll call. In other words, everyone who might have any video, send it in, that they would be so flooded with Ring video camera footage, tens of thousands of hours, that they wouldn't have the manpower to go through it. So I think there was a misstep at the beginning by just not saying, between this time and this time, check your Ring cameras, and if you see anything, send it in. There's always been okay, we're going to go around and we're going to talk to the neighbors. And then, okay, we're going to go a little bit further out in the circumference of the house asking for footage. And then it's now that we have pictures of the guy on the porch, let's everyone go back and look from January 1st
yes,
onwards. But what has been missing is a lot of
Richards
specificity, if you will. Once they had that 42-minute time frame of the doorbell not working, and then going offline. Everybody knows about those
I'm wondering
42
what
minutes
else
in the
he's
middle
seen
of the
here.
night where it appears
I don't wanna take
that an
all this
invader
stuff.
was in Nancy's home. The key would have been to look for 3 to 5 hours before that and 3 to 5 hours after that on all cameras in the area. So instead of building the circumference of families that you're asking to check their Ring cameras, you narrow it down to a time frame. And that way, whoever is reviewing these tips and these pieces of video footage that are given to the sheriff's office actually can cull through them and get the ones that would be most important. But the end of the sentence is, it is alarming to think that neighbors in the area did not have a knock on their door by a representative of the Pima County Sheriff's Office asking them to check their
I
Ring
do
camera
badass.
footage and
Badass. I do know his past, and this is the thing. So people, whether they like people or not, this is what I would say. Everybody has their own opinion, or like not opinion. What is it? Their right to, their right, not opinion. Well, right to an opinion, I guess. Right. This is my thing. You're talking to an Italian from Philadelphia. I would be so unauthentic if I judged anybody for a criminal past or for like addiction or for any of the things. I'm not saying that's what he had. I'm just saying, like, but for anything, I don't judge because, well, one, I don't want people to judge me in return, right? But I don't judge other people because it's not my place. So I know that he has a past, and I know that, you know, that he paid for his dues. Like, he paid his time. He did his time. And my thing is this: after he was done his time, he had two choices. He could have reoffended or became employed in some way and lived a different life. And so far, I've been on YouTube now for, in the summer, it'll be a year, but I've, you know, been watching him for most of that time, and it seems like his life has completely changed. He's completely into this investigation stuff, and I hope it stays that way. I really do wish him the best, and I wish anybody out there the best. But yes, I do. And, you know, I do take all that stuff into consideration, but at the end of the day, I feel like it's not my place to judge any of you. None of you. Not nobody. That could also come from the field I'm in and stuff. Who knows?
doing it with him. I think this might be a manpower issue, but in my mind, there's really no excuse.
So I've been away from home for a while for work, and one of the things I miss so much are my Factor meals. They make it so much easier to eat better, and Factor is a sponsor of today's video. Factor doesn't just ask you to meal prep because they've done the work for you, and it's real food. Factor's made by chefs and is...
Wait, sorry, Dr. Vona, he got there late, but Dad Gone Live was there? Who's Dad Gone Live? I don't know him. There was a man on the property, I think he got arrested. Wait, right now, Man Gone Live? Oh, okay. Joseph says, right, second chances. He was having mental issues. Like you, I heard his accent and made me think of home. Right, so, and A. Higgins says that he paid for his crimes and that he committed. So it's just one more stepping stone. Right, because I guess that's the thing. You know, A. Higgins says, someone got arrested for a DUI. What, on her doorstep? What? There are like 15 different YouTubers out there. I did know that, Harlot, and I think, well, the reason I knew that is because some of the mainstream media are like coming down hard on all of us. They call us, what is it, wannabe investigators and all the other things. Again, this is my thing. There's a bunch of YouTube creators. I don't identify with this. You know, I work every day. I work really hard. There's other people that work really hard. There's some people out there who, being an investigator, like an investigative journalist, is like their hope of being independently employed, all the things. You know what I mean? So for mainstream media to down somebody for having a passion and then going through with it, that's the other thing. Like, they're like telling us, and again, when I say us, I mean any content creator, that like not to do this stuff, and that we bring, you know, negative stuff. And I'm like, that's bull, because if you look at like Gabby Petito, right? But wasn't it somebody from online? I wasn't on YouTube yet, but I believe it was somebody online that was able to help with that, because if they weren't online and everybody wasn't sleuthing, then the whole community of people that like the camping community, that with the family vloggers, they might not have ever seen it, and if they never seen it, they might not have known to look back in their footage, which caught her car on the footage. So I think it was a cheap shot to, say these things, but it is what it is, you know what I mean? Everybody has their own opinion, and that's okay. They can have their opinion too, just like I was saying before. I might not like it, but everybody has the right to it.
Up there.
I completely agree. And we know that video solves this faster than DNA. Everything with this case completely changed once we were able to get that back end footage just miraculously stored, in a deep archive that Google helped get from that Nest camera that shouldn't have even been recorded because you didn't have a subscription. We know video solves this time and time and time again. When we saw it with the Ohio dentist case, we've seen it with the shooting of the CEO of United Healthcare. All the time, it's video that almost always solves this. So the idea that people around the corner never got a knock on their door or just a written notice, please check your security footage and call us if you have anything at all, that's disturbing. It just seems like all of this evidence is coming in tardy to the party, and we don't know how many video cameras got overwritten in the first week, because so many of them, if you don't actually pull that footage within a certain time frame, it's lost forever.
Right, yeah.
Real quick, Kat says, hi, Kat. Badass said I answered respectfully, so they'll respectfully not say more. Badass, I appreciate your opinion. Like I said, you can have an opinion. I encourage everybody's opinion. And you know what? I know there's a lot of people in here that I know firsthand that he's not their cup of tea, and that's fine too. I have to be honest with you. I unfortunately don't get enough time to watch anybody that I want to watch, right? So I wish I could watch more people. So I don't watch him enough to say. I know that he's JLR investigates like Jonathan Lee Riches, and that's just because I can hear him saying it in my head. But I don't follow the content, so I don't know. But I'm sure if people aren't digging that content, that's perfectly fine. A lot of people don't like, other content that I might show. And again, I thank you and for being so respectful, and I promise you I'll never forget that you acted very respectfully and that you had a difference of opinion with me, and we didn't have to argue about it, you guys. Look at that. That's what adults do.
There are reports now, and I haven't been able to confirm this myself, that Savannah Guthrie may be planning to go back to New York City soon. She's been here in a rental house close by, which, she's got 2 little kids. To me, that's not really surprising, and she can't just be away from her family forever. What do you make of that? And do you think, obviously she's in touch with investigators, do you think that's a sign that they're telling her, nothing imminent is about to happen?
Well, Savannah's a very intelligent human being, and she knows that there's only so much she can do. And I would argue that being on site and having no news is worse than being at home, because just being near her mother's house is going to give her that constant sense of urgency. I cannot even fathom the level of stress and the hell that this family is going through. But at a certain point, getting back to your routine and being near family and friends, and just in a situation where everything is familiar instead of surreal, is part of the healing process. I think that we got a really good taste of Savannah's healing process with her last video a few days ago, where for the very first time we heard her articulate, which words kind of seal the truth. She articulated that she was accepting that her mother might be lost, may no longer be with us.
Speaking of that, you guys, and she was just saying how it might be time for her to go home to New York, and I get that. I have daughters too, and I don't know, I couldn't even imagine, right? She's away from her daughters, looking for her mother, and I would hope that if, God forbid, anything, if the tables were turned and it was her, something happened to her, kids would be there looking for her. So I totally get that. And I also get why you might have to go back home to your family, right? So how hard must that be? Because now, if there is something, even if it leads to absolutely nothing, there's been 3 people that have been detained and then let go. So even in that situation, right? If you think about it, you can't just run over real quick and see what's happening. So now you're 100% reliant on your siblings and the law enforcement to make sure that they're telling you everything. I don't envy her position at all. And I hope we all are praying for her. I know I am.
In other words, might be dead.
Oh, wait, and I keep meaning to say what Kat Boo said so that I can go forward, and I didn't want to forget to say this, so I stopped on it. Kat says there's a possible DUI that could be allegedly maybe related in some way, but it said that he had a picture of Nancy and said he thought he saw her. It's unclear if the man was arrested or just taken somewhere for questioning, but he was obviously high. Is there video of that? Wow, that's crazy. And then it says cops drove and parked the guy's car by the real estate office where there's lights and cameras. What? Oh my God. Henry. Hi, Henry. Henry says, just ignore anybody. Don't let them get to you. You guys are amazing. And you know what? I welcome everybody here. Oh, you know who didn't come back? Who was the guy from last night, Harlot? Remember? And I welcomed him back, but I told him to like and subscribe first before being disrespectful. I forget his name. It was like Trader or something.
Even though most of us have been thinking this for several weeks, it was important that we heard Savannah say that. And I think that, it has been such a roller coaster ride, up and down, different pieces of evidence coming in, arrests of people that didn't pan out. Her emotions have got to be completely frayed. So I think that she's now in the space where she has done and knows she has done as much as she can humanly do. She's communicated, she's asked for tips.
Hey, Higgins and Cuffhughes are saying the same thing.
She's offered a reward for the recovery even of her mother's body, not even for capture of the kidnapper. And at a certain point, you just get back to your routine. I think it's really wise and mentally healthy for her to return to New York, her home, be with her kids, and then just start contemplating what her next steps will be.
You spoke about her videos, and I said this before on my podcast, and I talked to some other people about it. She seems to be very careful in the way that she talks to this alleged kidnapper when she's addressing that person. I've noticed almost like with a sympathetic tone, which has made me wonder if she thinks, or there's a possibility that this is like someone obsessed with her, or like a stalker who she's trying to kind of like almost communicate with directly. Have you thought about that at all?
Well, initially, like her very first video started by talking to the public, and then she shifted and started talking to whoever might have her mother. So every one of her videos has been a little bit different, and you can be very certain the first one was incredibly scripted by the FBI. I mean, it was like Kidnapping 101. I think all of us were kind of like, was that just the line from Silence of the Lambs? It was so scripted that I found it to be highly ineffective, just overly contrived. And I don't think that if there is a kidnapper, which by the way I have a big question mark there, Bryan, I don't at this juncture think there is a kidnapper out there per se. I think there is a person who abducted Nancy, but I don't believe at this juncture that if she was removed from the house intentionally instead of as a crime amelioration or cleanup effort, if that makes sense. I think that if somebody had taken Nancy as a grudge against Nancy, and this is me addressing your question finally, if they really were obsessed with Nancy, if they were obsessed with Savannah and took Nancy to hurt Savannah, we would know that. Grudge collectors want you to know why they're hurting you. Otherwise, it's pointless. They don't want to just serve revenge up cold. They want you to know, hey, this is why we did it, and you did something wrong, and this is payback. Alternatively, we had the whole theory, which I caught into in the first week too, that it was a kidnapping for profit. But it was very quickly revealed that all of these communications from
I said it was not a profit one, but did you guys just hear what she said? And she's also, what is she? She's like a forensic psychologist or something. And I feel so validated right now, you guys. A few nights ago, I did an entire live on my theory, not my theory personally, but the theory that I hold, that I think there's a high probability that this could be a revenge killing, and that there's nothing to do with money here, that there's no ransom or anything like that, that was just some opportunistic people that jumped on and decided to try and get paid out of this. And I think that this was revenge against a parasocial relationship, just meaning that this person might have had what they thought was a relationship with Savannah, or even her mom, right? It could have even been her mom, but it's most likely Savannah though. But the thing is here, she would have had no idea about them. So it's a one-way relationship, but it happens. It's not, it's not so common that we hear it all the time, but how many times do we hear of celebrities having stalkers, or somebody had a stalker in their house and the cops had to be called, like celebrities. So my thing is, if Savannah Guthrie is very isolated, like if she is well protected as far as her safety, then it could just be that this person, and again, this is just a legend and a theory that I'm having, but it could be that this person tried to get to her and couldn't, and therefore got to the not next best thing, you know what I mean, like the next best thing of her mother, because I would assume that her daughters would also be protected with her. So I did think that, but again, there's so many things this could be, but I really think we might find that there's a parasocial relationship with something revenge, and she just made me feel validated because she just said that that's a possibility.
Called kidnappers were hoaxes because nobody could provide proof of life, proof of death, proof that they had Nancy at all in any state. So I think we have been through this roller coaster, and Savannah has tried different techniques with her videos with the coaching of the FBI. But I think the ones we're seeing now are Savannah, and I think that she is now open to the theory that we've been bandying about for a week or two now, that perhaps this was never a kidnapping for profit or a kidnapping for grudge to hurt Savannah. It's not revenge motivated or anything, because we have no proof of life, and we have no communications from anyone that would really support the idea that they took Nancy on purpose with a mission. I think what we are now looking at is the idea that this was a burglary, and probably by an amateur, based on the activities of the guy on the porch, and that perhaps something really bad happened in that house, unanticipated for both Nancy and the invader, in the 42 minutes. Because professional kidnappers are like ninjas. They get in, they get out, and then the family gets a notice. They don't call TMZ, and they don't communicate with news stations. They go directly to the family. So the fact that we have not heard, and I truly believe that we have not heard from the person who was responsible for Nancy's disappearance. Let's say they got into a scuffle. Let's say Nancy had a heart attack. Let's say Nancy pulled the mask off of the intruder and recognized him as maybe a former employee or something like that. Scratched him, got DNA on him. God forbid she had a medical emergency and the invader was terrified and gave her mouth to mouth and is like, my DNA is on Nancy. How do you deal with this? This is just a theory. It's speculation. The answer is you've got to get Nancy out of there because Nancy has the DNA. And this would explain her removal from the house. Alive, unalive, we will never know. But
so you guys, Dad gone live, and I don't want to use all of Bryan and stuff. So if you guys want to see the rest of Bryan and please go over there and see it. I feel like bad playing somebody's all their show. But Dad gone live, so I've never heard of this person, so I'm definitely going to subscribe when I click on it. At least I don't think I did. Who knows? I could go click on it and be like, oh shit, I am subscribed, because I subscribe to anybody that I like. I just think that it's fair. You know what I mean? It doesn't take anything to subscribe. It doesn't even mean anything. Do you know what I mean? If anything, it means something for the person that you're watching. It's just letting them know that you enjoy their content so that YouTube knows to send them out more into the algorithm. So with that being said, before I click on anything, if you guys could like and subscribe, I would highly appreciate it. About 90% of the people that watch aren't subscribed. And I don't want to put on like subscriber chat and stuff yet. Like I said yet because you never know. But I feel like a lot of people say that that's how you get more subscribers. But if you put on like subscriber chat, because then people can't even chat unless they're subscribed. And there's like member chat too. That's like the next level. But I want everybody to be able to like talk and discuss and like, you know, be a community. All I ask is that you subscribe. It's free. That's all. Not much. All right. So I want to ask you, Kat. Let's click on this. And Kat said that he did clean up the video. My issue is he's live right now, so I'm not oh look, subscribe, boom, and like, boom. Look at that. I can't believe I didn't know who he was. I had no idea. Oh, look at his chat going crazy. Wait, what are they saying? Oh, I can't, they're going so fast. Hold on. Did anyone hear anything else about missing child from earlier today? Just a few streets up? Oh, wow. And then also in his chat, they're saying, you need a power charger. Yes, if you're physically up to it. Oh, I guess he was asking if they want them to. Oh, JLR Army is here to support Jacob. You're doing a good job. Okay. What else do we have here? I've seen that vehicle. It's rare because of the stickers on the back window. What was that about? Oh my God, Texas says 9.6 thousand people are talking at once, which is the truth, which makes it hard to like. If you guys are ever in a chat that's scrolling too fast, if you just like stop the chat by scrolling up, it'll stop, and then you could like hit the down button and it'll go back down.
Thanks
Oh
for
my
the
God,
sub.
this guy's killing it. Thank you. Oh my God, thank you so much. Thank you, SXM. I couldn't get that down. Thank you. I appreciate that. I feel like I earned your subscription tonight, and that makes me happy because that's all I'm trying to do, is, you know, be here for everybody. And you guys are here for me, believe it or not. You all do more for me than I can even articulate. Let me be honest. You guys, this guy is killing it. What? Good for him. He must be good. I'm going to have to look at him later. Someone said, be proud of yourself. You are very kind and respectful. That's the only reason I joined your channel, and you actually interact with many of us. Thank you. Oh, that was so nice of that woman. I wonder if he gets to go back and read any of that. I guess it might be hard. Someone said Erie, Pennsylvania loves you. That's so funny. You guys, I am playing this live, just so you know. Like, let's... Oh, wait, hold on. Actually, I was back behind a minute. I lied. But it is live now. Oh wait, no it's not. Hold on.
Good night, everyone. I promise I'm okay.
I promise I'm okay.
$2 super chat.
$2 super chat challenge. Choo choo.
From
From JLR. What's up? What's up, JLR?
Proud of you, Dad.
Proud of you, Dad. JLR needs a
life.
life. Oh God.
And
JLR.
yeah,
I don't know about that, Red.
What's $2 something challenge?
Julie, thank you so much. JLR's been nice. Making up been nice. Everyone's been nice. Dad, all your work, you're so worth it. Thank you, thank you. We are now almost out. We are now out here, almost by ourselves, outside the Nancy Guthrie household.
I'm
But I
gonna
feel like the guy has
donate.
information. I feel like the guy
I don't want to do it while
thinks
I'm
he has
on.
information. He thinks he has.
I don't know if it's gonna pull up any like my stuff, so I don't want to do it right here. Maybe I could do it on my cell phone. But why did it just do that? Go live, please. Oh wait, I could just hit live, duh. Live. Play.
Sit your big time now. All these super chats is a way of. Oh,
Yeah,
thank you.
he's killing it.
Go to
Good
the
for
sheriff's
him.
office. We will maybe later tonight, not right now. Choo for the $2.
Oh, $2 for the two. $2.
That's probably my favorite.
cute.
Thank you. If you don't want the money, send it my way. Thank you. Not safe to be out there alone. It's definitely not safe. I got told I need to carry a firearm with me. Don't get kidnapped too. I'll try not to.
Carry a
Nicole,
firearm.
thank you so much. Warrior, $2 super chat. Thank you. He does look thinner, but he probably had a bulletproof vest. Makes
I
him
love
look bigger.
that
I don't know.
choo too,
Ghost
whatever he
Horse,
just said. Or
$5 super
did.
chat. Thank you. Who thinks he knows something? The guy that was arrested. That is cool. Just found your channel. Enjoying it.
Interesting.
I might actually stay here. We might take a quick trip.
Take a quick trip. Where are they going?
Hey, Shane.
Whoops. Oh no. Let's write choo-choo. Choo-choo. We're going to add to his choo-choo. That's so funny.
I'm just going to run on the scooter, and I'm going to leave my camera right here if that's okay.
From the minds behind your curtain.
All right, guys.
Don't do
Don't
it more than once.
freak out. Okay?
What? Don't freak out.
Don't freak out. We're going to buffer real quick. Okay?
No.
We're going to take the scooter. I got to go to the back of my truck right now. Okay? We're going to take the scooter. I got to run in my truck. You guys want to run with me to my truck? Yes or no? Hop in the chat. I got to run in my truck. You mean leave you guys here by yourself, or do you want to ride with me on the scooter? We're going to buffer along the way. It may or may not be a good idea, but I have to go get a wire for my big camera. If you guys want to see stuff off the big camera, right here, I have to get a wire. Hey, we got a cash out. Thanks so much. And a PayPal. Thank you so much. Whoever just sent those. So I got one guy here right now to watch the truck. Do you guys want to ride with me? Yes, no, yes, no, yes. Okay. I'm taking the scooter.
All right, we got a choo-choo. We did it.
Okay. I'm not going to be able to read comments,
All right, well, at least see our choo-choo.
but I am going to be able to have you ride with me. We're gonna be buffering here in a minute too. So Okay, so I have Starlink out here.
Oh wow, look at him go. Alright, I have my messages back on.
I'm gonna make it fast, I
You
promise.
oh, thank you, Valentina. I love your name. Valentina, quick side chat real quick.
If not, you're okay. I don't think it's gonna go anywhere.
When I was younger, I used to say my first child was going to be Valentina, but then I married Vona, so it would have been Valentina Vona, and it just sounded crazy to me, but love your name.
You're good.
Thank you, Truth, you're right.
There we
Valentina, you're from Dad Gone Live?
Okay.
We just gave him a choo-choo.
We're gonna buffer right now, guys. I cannot see any comments, so we're gonna.
He can't see my comment, but that's okay. Vivi for short. That's cute.
I'm gonna buffer right now.
Vivi.
3, 2, 1. Getting off Wi-Fi now.
Oh, look at him on the scooter. You guys, I'm gonna have to put my scooter accident on. Thank you, Valentina. Valentina, I don't know if you talk to this guy because he's got thousands, but let him know that we over here, that I'm sending people over to him. I want everybody to go over there. He seems like a really cool person. Dad Going Live, I love that. But let him know we choo-chooed for him. Oh, look, all these people are like in our choo-choo. There you go, you guys. So, real quick, you guys, when I went on my husband's scooter, this isn't me, I think, because if you look, the other stuff's still going on here. And I would believe you guys could still, yeah, you can. You could still see and hear me. So I don't know if he's like out of range of some sort or whatever on his scooter, but I took my husband's scooter just like I did the lightsaber, and I rode it for about maybe 30 seconds. Wait, I'll mute his real quick, but I rode it for like a second and I flipped because I put my foot down because I was going too fast. You guys, I was like flying and I didn't know how to stop. I didn't remember where the brake was. I was taught how to use it. I just didn't remember how to do it. And I was in the middle of the street, right out front of my house. And I go to put my foot down just like you would if you're riding a bike. But you're not riding a bike. Your bike isn't motorized, at least most people's aren't. And needless to say, I was black and blue from head to toe. I'm lucky I'm alive. I flipped over the whole thing. It broke. I felt bad. Just got it. What a mess. So when I see the scooters, I'm like, oh. So where's he going? Do you know?
I can't read comments right now, and I'm sorry. I know it's loud, and we're probably gonna be buffering. Oh, this coyote over there. I hear it.
Oh,
Dog's even barking at it.
Oh, he's good. What's he like, wearing a GoPro or something? I want to get me a pair of
That's alive.
better glasses. He seems like fun. Is that our People are saying wreck. People are saying wee. I wonder how many bugs he gets in his teeth. Oh, God forbid. He's going to the truck to get a cable for his camera. Oh my God, you guys, let me just, so somebody in his chat said, it's not the guy from the porch. I don't know what that means. I believe this young man may know something, though, or has maybe seen something, or someone talking, or maybe Nancy, and it's been weighing on him, maybe about speaking up. I think that's very much a speculation, but, I mean...
Parked here for a couple hours? No. Okay, cool. I was told yesterday by somebody, but I don't want to get it towed.
Oh, he's at his truck, though.
Thank you.
Oh look, he's got his jacket on, his high vis. I love that.
This is what I need. This is it. I got it. This is what I was missing this whole time.
One wheel.
All right, let me check comments real quick. I hope we're still live. Are we still live? Testing, testing. 1, 2. 20 from Brian. Thank you for being awesome.
Oh, that's awesome.
This is the cheating way. Damn, we got 8,000. Damn, we got all kinds of people in here.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let me check comments real quick. Not doing scanner calls. I didn't come to Tucson. We're good. I didn't do scanner calls to come to I didn't come to Tucson for scanner calls. I came to Tucson for Nancy Guthrie coverage. I gotta be. I came here for a reason. I gotta cover it. If you don't like the house, if you think the house is too boring, I understand. But I'm gonna show you guys the footage. Okay. Excuse me. Sorry.
People don't realize too, like, it is so hard. I think it's so easy. Like, when I'm in somebody else's chat, it's so easy for me to be like, oh, do this, do that, or like, that would be cool. And then, but it's like so hard to please everybody at the same time. Like, he's got 10,000 people in his chat. So to think he's going to please all 10,000 just isn't statistically, it just doesn't math. The math doesn't math. So, and it's unfortunate because it happens to me all the time where I feel like I'm letting down one person. Like, what was his name? Tucker? Whatever the hell his name was. And Kitty Cat? Well, she's a different breed. But Tucker, I don't know if he's coming back. Guess we'll find out.
Gimbal. Was it made to be bouncing on a scooter? It's on a gimbal. It wasn't made to be bouncing on a scooter. No outlet. Okay,
Tucker, that is his name. Hey Higgins, it's his name, right? I really have the best memory.
Scooter gang! Scooter gang! Go. We're in the neighborhood. We're in Nancy Guthrie's neighborhood where there's no parking at this time.
True, that's what I do.
Here we go. We're going down the hill. 3, 2, 1. Here we go.
That's where I felt.
Watch out, coyotes!
Oh, coyotes! I freaked out with the fox. Yeah, no thank you. But see how you just went downhill? I started to pick up speed, and that's where I put my foot down. Don't do that.
I should have service this whole day right here. I believe this route I have service at.
Someone said that was fun until you thought. Someone said I didn't see that. Somebody named, no, wait, what? Oh, GRBA Aquatics says, do we think a license is required for a scooter? Probably. No, I don't know. We should definitely have some practice. I'm going to keep going back to see if it, like, clears up because he's driving, and I don't want people here to bitch about that. You guys, will you like and subscribe if you haven't already? Let me see where I'm at. I am at... I need 36 to get to 4,900. Can 36 of you hook me up, because it says that there's 159 people in here, and according to my analytics, about 90% of you are not subscribed. So, but hopefully tonight some of you did subscribe, so hopefully that's wrong. Hopefully it's, you know, less than that tonight. But if I could get 36 of you to hit subscribe, that would be amazing, and it would mean that I'd be so close to 5,000. Oh, is he back at his thing? Let's see.
Thank you so much. All right, thank you.
I love that he's appreciative.
All right, we got like 10,000 people steady. I owe you lunch. Yeah, I do. I'm gonna get you lunch before you leave town. I promise.
Oh, that's cute.
All right. Yeah, I'll see you later. Yeah, I'll see you later. Stay safe. Drive safe.
That's so funny. Someone says I need a hairbrush and toothbrush. Someone said, oh my god, my intrusive thought said, please don't. Oh, look at this. Here we go. He's all set up. It says overnight coverage.
Oh shit! Hold on. What is that? She don't got no lights on? The lights aren't working, man. Okay.
What's Starlink again?
All right, I'll see you later. Thank you again. I do appreciate that. There we go.
Somebody's trying to get him to read his email. There's Nancy info.
Bye, Fox guy. You know what? We're gonna get a better light. Let me get a better light. Shit. I don't like that light. Let me get a better one. I have a way better one for you guys. And this one stays up all freaking night.
Oh my god. The neighbor must love that. You guys, his neighbors. I mean, her neighbors. Someone said that they're praying for him and that they love that he's so, like, you know, that he stays out there and da-da-da-da. And they're like, do you stay out there all night? And they said, aren't you afraid? Meanwhile, come to Philadelphia during the day. I guarantee it's a lot scarier than this. This looks absolutely beautiful and not scary. Now, granted, we're covering a possible homicide, right? So it's obviously not completely safe, if you will, but he's got a big ass light. I think he's alright. And he's got 10,000 people listening.
Let me get my overlays fixed too.
If somebody hit my house with a damn light like that through the night, you'd be throwing hands in the street. If you see light, you can't fall asleep. Oh my god, you're annoying like my husband. I mean that in the most loving way, A. Higgins. I want to keep, like, the TV on, and I don't care that it makes the whole room bright. So, we finally came to a negotiation, and now we have, like, one TV, like, setting where it gets, like, darker. It's not completely dark, but it gets, like, pretty much dark. But my show's still on in the background, so life's all about negotiation, right?
Okay. You guys want it like that, so where you can see the house and see me sitting here talking to you guys? Hop in the chat, let me know.
Someone said his voice doesn't match his beard. That's funny.
Are you talking to us on Facebook? Yeah. I don't mind talking to you. I'm talking to you on Facebook. I'm talking to everybody. Okay.
Oh, badass that I earned your sub. Wow, thank you. That means so much to me. I appreciate you. You have no idea. I am so appreciative.
Does this ever come through? Does this ever work?
You guys, why don't you do me a favor and like and subscribe? I'm so close to my goal.
You guys come through clutch.
I'm gonna have to watch this guy tonight when I, like, lay down. What are they saying? Well, look at him. Someone said that he didn't lock his truck. Oh my god. Hopefully it locks on its own. Somebody else said, dude,
sorry about that. Sunshine.
go lock your truck.
Thank you. So we got a lot of people. Do people have Javelinas? Yes. I got a vest on just so I can be seen because it is dark out here.
Yeah, I did notice his vest.
$1,200 too.
Oh, look at him. I like his little
Yes,
setup.
it is. It's a very expensive Segway. He locked his truck. Yes, my truck's locked.
I love that.
Truck is locked. Truck is locked. I have an app right here. I will verify that it's locked for you guys.
That is so funny.
The only other person, Blue Line says, is anyone else there? Yes. One police officer is on scene at this time.
Oh, wow.
And I wouldn't want to be here by myself, just to be honest.
Oh, is it bad by yourself?
Thank you so much. Dell just became a member. Let's go, Dale.
He seems like a good time, you guys. Should we give him another choo-choo? I appreciate.
Darla, thank you so much. Two planes circling overhead, yes. That man tonight, I don't know if he was arrested or not. I can't speak on behalf of the cops. This mosquito's pulling up on me now. I don't like it. The brick wall? Nah. I ain't walking around out here. You guys tripping.
Alright, let's see.
File upload status. That's what I'm waiting on right now. 44%. 46%.
Alright, let's see what happens.
Thanks
Hey,
for the sub.
Sloppy, thank you so much for becoming a
Thank
member.
you so
guys
much
man.
for the
Let's go.
sub. I love you guys. Thank you. We're gonna rate Choo-Choo again. That was cute that he said that.
I have thousands of emails. I cannot read my emails, guys. I need like 24 hours at a time just to go through my emails. There's nothing I can do right now, and I'm so sorry.
Alright,
My
we
emails
hooked them up
are
again, you guys.
insane.
And that is from the people that helped hook me up tonight, so I appreciate you. There you go. You guys scratch my back, and I scratch someone else's. We all gotta help each other, right?
Hey, thank you. Gifted membership and Dr. Vona Choo Choo from the
Dr.
Mind Behind
Vona.
True Crime.
Choo-choo.
You guys like true crime? I do. I don't like when people are victims, but I like finding, you know, the end result
Oh, that
of the
was cute. He
situation.
called us out. Wait, let's listen again. I like that. Must make you guys feel good too.
Hey, thank you. Gifted membership and Dr. Vona Choo Choo from the Mind Behind True Crime. You guys like true crime? I do.
That was cute.
I don't like when people are victims, but
No,
I like
don't
finding,
like when people are victims either.
you know,
I'm
the
14
end
away, you
result
guys. Please
of the
subscribe.
situation. Watch
I
out for
love
scorpions. I will do. I promise you I will try.
that. Scorpions.
Brat became, and then Granny became a member, and then Camper Lady, thank you, thank you.
I would die.
My lights are on the house right now. This is my lights. The sheriff's lights are
People
over
are asking
there.
if he has snacks.
Over that way. Off to my right.
That's so cute. Alright, well, I feel good that we
And
just
he's just
hooked
got
him
his
up.
running lights on, that's all.
I feel like I have to pay it forward.
He's actually a nice fella.
He said a nice fella. I like this guy, you guys. I don't know why I didn't know who he was. People are saying if he sees Bigfoot.
Do I have snacks? No. Yes,
See?
it was roasting
Snacks.
scooter. I have waters.
He needs snacks. He needs some chicken cutlets. If he was around here, I'd bring him some. I make the best chicken cutlets. DoorDash.
We got almost 6,000 likes on YouTube. That's insane.
Yeah, he's
Scorpions
got
are fast, just
6,000
not
likes
your
on
shoes.
YouTube.
Yeah.
You guys can
Oh,
somebody have
picture in
our
picture
phone?
stuff. I can do that.
We have 114.
Real fast. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna show you guys some footage. So you're not gonna be able to hear me. We're gonna turn picture in picture off.
Yeah, we got a shout out.
Just for right now. And I'm gonna show you guys some footage, okay?
Oh wait, did you just say you eat baby scorpions? I'm gonna die. What just happened? What do you eat them with? What do you mean? I was just talking about chicken cutlets. Like, is that a delicacy?
Hey, 1-6.
Yes, Thor has been so good tonight, Ella. I agree with you. And he's chilling right over there, sleeping. And Allie's sleeping too. And he didn't even fight a fox today. Wait, what's happening here? Is this the DUI guy? Hopefully this guy doesn't mind that I'm streaming his stuff. Hopefully our 2 super chats bought us some time. Oh wow. What is that? What was that fire? What's happening? You're arresting? Is that like Crank, the dad guy? Is he like cranking away? What's happening? Someone said he was very high. He was high.
We're out here outside the Nancy Guthrie household. All right, we're back. So that's just a little bit of the footage I got, and that's some of the footage that I was editing moments ago. So I'm using a high quality camera. I'm not using a cheap camera to record that. So I'm using a professional, semi-professional camera. At least I think it's semi-professional. Yeah. So, is marijuana legal in Arizona? I don't know.
No, I don't think it is.
They did not handcuff him. No, he was not. He was not arrested. He was just detained. Cop that took the car got hotboxed. Yeah.
Well, at least he didn't arrest them for that. I mean, I'm not saying you should smoke and drive. I'm just saying, like, that was nice. Like, usually, I feel like...
The house was on fire. That's what I normally shoot. I shoot police. I shoot scenes. That's what I do back home. I shoot professional. I'm a news stringer. So I record footage at emergency scenes. I chase scanner calls. I chase scenes, and I record it, and I send it into news stations, and I make money off it. And I also live stream at the same time, because live streaming doesn't pay a whole lot, and neither does news streaming. But together, I can pay the bills. So that's how I do it. I don't know any Spanish. I don't speak Spanish.
You guys, did you hear what he said? He goes out and chases scenes. I mean, you guys could hear it obviously because I have it on, but that's pretty cool. Why don't we?
I don't think they did it just because of DUI.
I might get killed though in Philadelphia. And when would I add that to my schedule? But someday, if I make enough money and I don't have to work so many hours, that sounds like a good idea. And then he says he sends it to news outlets. It gets paid for it.
How many viewers do I got it right now? It only shows 2,000.
Oh, you.
How many people are watching? It doesn't show. It doesn't even show 2,000. Do we have a lot of viewers right now?
No, he's looking at something different. Oh wow, so he's not, is he like not true crime then? I guess he does any, oh, people are telling him 8.5 thousand.
We really have that many viewers right now? Holy cow. What
Good
the
for him.
hell? Am I true? Are you guys lying? Are you guys lying? No way. No way.
That's amazing.
Do I need food money?
Oh.
I'm not going to ask for anything.
Oh. I like this guy.
I'm not asking you guys for that.
He's like me. He seems very appreciative. Somebody asked if he needed food money.
There's no. Is that real? Let me load this on my phone. There's no way, dude.
He's so cute. He reminds me
I
of
hear
me.
myself talking. Damn, we only have 8,000 viewers, dude.
I like this
Dude,
guy.
it's because Ickmail, man. Ickmail must have sent all you guys here, man. That's wild. That's crazy, dude.
I like Ickmill.
Still my job. Yep. You guys are my job.
That's so
The big
cute.
camera's a Canon. I like Canon. Some people like Sony. I like Canon.
I have a nice camera too. I didn't realize I had it. My daughter has it. She told me I could use it.
Ooh.
I was like, gee, thanks.
We had 6,000 viewers before Ickmail rated us, and we got up to 10. That's awesome. That's great, man. Thank you. Thank you for that
Oh,
super
they
chat, too. I
rated
appreciate that.
them. I
Wow,
love that. We have to
10,000
figure out
viewers,
how to do
That's
that.
crazy.
I wonder
Yeah,
if
when I
we
get
could
home,
do
my
it.
wife's getting her nails done.
And we could raid people to him. I don't know that he would notice.
Somebody just said I'm cute.
Ah,
Let's see. I want to see if I can see myself.
somebody
think I'm
said he's
cute.
cute. I think he's adorable.
It's like there's a delay. Oh, there we go.
Oh,
Here. Oh, you can't see me right there. I'm gonna walk over here.
I'm fangirling over him. He seems like a lot of fun. Look at him. That's so cute. We're gonna write adorable. Not that he's gonna say it. Someone said hi, Dad. Oh,
Dude, I look really pale on that camera. That's crazy.
I feel so happy for this guy. All right, I think I'm gonna end the live, you guys, because we've been here forever. Or it seems
Yeah,
like forever.
thanks. Appreciate that.
I wish I
You
knew
love how
how
I love my
to
wife and my kids.
divert
I can.
us
Keep
there.
up, dude.
I wonder if I could ask my chat GPT. How do I? What's it called? Raid?
So there's still, it looks like there's possibly still a survey plane up in the sky. Pretty good moon tonight too.
Let's see.
JLR sent people. That's good. Thank you. How'd we get in? I used a scooter.
And if I don't
got-
figure
I
it
got my
out, maybe you
ways.
guys could
I
go
got
over
my
there and
ways.
tell them
Linda,
that we
thank you
watched
so much.
over here.
Okay.
It says how it works. End your live stream and verbally direct viewers to another channel. That's not how it works.
8,500 people spent $1. No. Yeah, I'm not here alone.
Oh, you could redirect to your own channel? Oh no.
YouTube does not take 60%. They take 30.
You guys, they don't know what they're doing on ChatGPT.
I think it is an Olight. Yeah, I am. The Olight's working great,
You
man.
can redirect. I'm trying to tell it. Alright, we're gonna end
I have
it.
3 kids. Anonymous just came through the 10. Thank you. Dude, there's so many mosquitoes out here tonight.
I'm trying to redirect
I need
us
bug
over
spray
there.
tomorrow.
Aha, it says YouTube does have an official live redirect. This is real.
No, I got
So
60%
let's see.
from YouTube. 60 or 70. 70%. Hey, it's not a competition. It's not a pissing competition between me, JLR, or anybody else.
I like
We
this.
all support each other here. We all gotta be friendly and nice.
Alright, I'm gonna try to do this, and I have instructions, so try to stay on. Don't hang up yet, because I think this is pretty cool. And I'm gonna redirect us.
Blue. It was a blue Chevy.
Let's try it.
Blue Chevy hatchback or Malibu or
It
something.
says to go to
Something. Blue Chevy something. I don't know. New to this channel from JLR. Thank you so much for the coverage. Thank you, Marie.
YouTube Studio, channel, basic info, find live redirect.
I don't know if it was a Malibu or what, but it looked like a hatchback.
I don't know if I'm going to be able to figure this out. Allie, stop. Allie's like trying to bitch to that Thor move over. Oh, I have to go to settings. I found that. Then I have to go to channel. I found that. Find live directs, it says. Let's see. Oh, I have it to allow viewers to clip my content. I don't know.
Oh, another one. Thanks so much, family doctor visit. Thank you.
Feature
I like that name, family doctor
eligibility.
visit. Oh, that's a 25. That's
I don't know,
25.
you
Hey,
guys.
Trisha came through with
I
$2.
tried.
Oh, PayPal, thank you. It was all from, yeah, Chevy Equinox maybe? Mark
Oh,
fixed me
I get
tonight.
it. Hold on, I have to toggle it.
I didn't see anything negative. I hope everything's good. I haven't spotted any cameras on the house as of yet.
Let's see if this works.
How many people with me? Just me. It's me, myself, and I. Dad's
Right, I
gone
counted.
live. Hey, now mention me in a video.
Yeah, I don't know. I tried, you guys. I think I'm just going to end us, and hopefully you guys will go over there. Maybe we could, here, I'm going to highlight, I'm going to put his thing in the chat, and let's see if we could get him to notice that we came over here. And then you guys don't have to stay there all night, but it would be really cool to do. The other night, you know what it is? The other night, Hella sent people to my channel, and I have to tell you, since then...
Hey, we got another one. Thank you so much.
I've
Amanda, I
been
wonder if the man was debating internally.
so appreciative,
She's under the influence.
and it's made me feel like so good. I'm like getting choked up over it. But I want to do that same thing for other people too. Not that he needs us, but it's still a nice thing to do, right? Is there anything else we could do over here that you guys, any questions? I'm so glad you all joined me tonight. Will you guys all like and subscribe before we hang up so that I can get to my goal? I'm at, let's see, I'm at 4867, you guys. I need 33 more people to subscribe. I'm about to just stay on until we do. I'm just kidding. Neva said raid. I love you guys. I'm so glad you came to hang out too. So tomorrow's Friday. I'll probably be here. I don't see why not. Yeah, you guys, thank you so much. This was a great live. I really enjoyed it. I don't know what our end, here, wait, let me stop this so I can say goodbye to you guys in the right way. Here we go. So, let me say, I appreciate you guys more than I can possibly even tell you. And I appreciate you. And tomorrow, we'll do something. I don't know what it's going to be, but let's see. Are you guys watching the Corey Richins trial? If you're not, catch up, seriously. Because people tell me to watch stuff all the time, and I do, and I enjoy most of it. But like trials, I feel like I have to like be into it, and I'm into this one. And I was into like Casey Anthony and like Jodi Arias and stuff, and this is right up there. So, am I teaching tomorrow? That's a great question, Ella. No, but if you tell anyone, we're gonna be fighting. I'm just kidding. No, I don't teach on Friday. Actually, nowadays in college and universities, people don't like to take Friday classes. So our classes, like 99% of the classes in all college and universities, at least in New Jersey and Pennsylvania, are either Monday, Wednesday, or Tuesday, Thursday. Now, you can still find a few Monday, Wednesday, Friday. And like Rowan University, they do Friday only classes, but it's very rare. Most students, they hear that they could do Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and be off Friday, and that sounds amazing to them. So yeah, but tomorrow I wind up doing all of my other stuff. Lynn says you need the 100,000 K sign over your shoulder. We'll all help. Lynn, I'm hoping for 5,000. If I get to 100,000, Lynn, I'm giving you a big kiss, whether you want it or not. Okay? I mean like a I don't mean like, you know what I mean. I'm not like hitting you. I don't mean like that. Thank you guys. I'm so appreciative. I did a program that was one full weekend a month for 3 years. See? That's actually not bad. I mean, it's bad, but I mean, like, as far as it's a lot. But that's a good program that they gave you that option, because I think we have to keep in mind that there's some people that have to work and stuff, so that might be their only opportunity. So good for you. Congratulations. Truth said, the best Bundy doc I've ever seen, and believe me, I've seen them all. So maybe I'll go do that, Truth. Maybe we'll hang up and I'll go watch that, and I'll put this guy on in the background so I can see if anything happens that's big. I'm definitely going to watch it for sure, too. I am kissing you and stuff. We should watch it on Discord. Can't we, like, watch stuff on Discord together without getting in trouble as much? Oh, also, I want to go over David's stuff, the D4DD dude. Yeah, I've been reading over, there's like a 155-page document that came out, and thank you to Cuff You for sending it to me and letting me know it was out. And I'm almost done reading it, but we need to look into that too. Am I into Dannemora Prison Escape? I have no idea about it. I'll look it up. Oh, for sure I'll look that up. Wait, let me take a picture of that, because I won't remember that. And I'll be like, what did you guys tell me to watch? There we go. I got a picture of it. Alright, you guys. I'm going to let you go, because guess who's acting up? Thor. Guess what time it is? 12:49. He was like, bitch, I gave you 19 extra minutes. He usually goes wild at 12:30. So we're going to be nice, and I'm going to go let Thor out and give him some attention. And I feel like my husband is getting sick right now, so I should probably go check on him too. I don't know what's happening here, but I love you guys. Oh, someone says Danmore one was excellent. Okay. Yeah, I don't understand why he ain't arrested yet either. And in the D4VD, or the David files, it lists him as a target. Doesn't that mean that you're like a suspect, but like, you know what I mean? They call it target instead, or is target and suspect different in that sense? I don't know. Oh my god, I don't want to hang up, but I feel like I should. So, you guys come join me on, I know, Cat Boot, I might. Cat, I might. I don't know about all that. But then again, this is the thing, I don't know how you guys sleep, but when I sleep on my side. And there are nights that I fall asleep on my side and I wake up on my side and I'm like, can't you die if you don't like move for a certain amount of time? I don't move. So maybe I just go to the end of my bed and I let Thor sleep next to me as a barrier. Poor Thor. Yeah, right, Drew. They have to be careful because he has high-priced lawyers. Yes, he does. And the prosecution has to have their shit together before they haul him in. And I believe you guys, that's true. And True says speedy trial requests can screw up a prosecution if they aren't ready. And I agree with that 100%. Not only that, I think once you're arrested or whatever, the time starts clicking. And you only have so much time. And there's no statute of limitations on murder. So I get it. That makes sense. But it is frustrating, right? Especially now. I don't know if you guys have heard the most updated news about it, but they said that she was definitely dismembered. Do you guys remember in the beginning they said they found her head and torso? But then, wait, if said something, you'd be here all night. What's that, badass? If said something, you'd be here all night. I don't know that I followed 100%. But tell me what you meant. Badass, it was great meeting you. Say whatever it is that'll make me be here all night. If you say something that makes me want to be here all night, God bless you. I'll stay. You got my 5,000 subscribers, is that what it is? And then I hear, it's a southern good night. What does that mean? I love this channel and I'm subscribed, but I'm curious, Truth. What happened with Detective John? Hi, Danielle. That's a cute name. You guys, I think Detective John. Oh, you know what? I'm going to let Truth, because I don't know. I don't think it's a secret, right? Like, he went through a hard time. We should all keep him in our prayers, from what I know. Yeah, it got weird near the beginning, and people were questioning whether the body had really been dismembered or not. Yes, so that's what I was saying. And then they said that they didn't know that she was, but now they're saying that she was. And if you think about it, it takes a certain kind of person to be able to dismember somebody, even if they don't follow through with the whole thing, or if they do, whatever the case may be. Dismembering somebody, I don't know, but you know what I mean? It's a lot. Hi, Carlos. So if that's the case, I don't know. That's just a whole new level. And then the Corey trial today, the defense was being so cruel to the witness. So Ella, let me say this. My fear for the witness is her relapsing, which I'm sure is everybody's fear. And I think about it, and they said when she was on the stand today that her daughter has overdosed many times on fentanyl overdoses, and she's still alive, thank God. But, oh, the story of before, I got you. Maybe we'll do a live on it. But, yeah, so I worry for her. And I feel like if Corey really did ask her, or said, like, if she said, I can only get fent, and Corey was like, yeah, get that. Like, she's been around for 9 years, she said, so Corey had to know that her daughter had an issue with that, and that she had overdosed quite a few times. And this woman even said on the stand that she didn't deal with fent because of that. So my thing is, like, and she was trying to stay clean, and she allegedly worked for court. And my thing is, what a shitty person that you're gonna ask somebody who's trying to be clean. She had lost 50 pounds of body mass due to the dismemberment and severe decomp of her body. That's so sad. Oh, so sad. I did say goodnight like 5 times. Oh, is that what a Southern goodbye is? That's a South Philly goodbye too. We like kiss everybody goodbye like 16 times before we leave. We're like, all right, we're gonna go, all right. And then the kids will be like, all right, let's play another game of Madden because it's going to take an hour and a half to leave. I do the same thing, obviously. That's why I thought it was so ridiculous when that guy from Mass tried to say he didn't kill his wife on New Year's Eve. He only dismembered her body after he found her dead. Yeah, right. Could you imagine? Yeah, okay. Oh, I just found them and I didn't know what to do. Like, people really do think that other people are going to believe them, too. That's the craziest part. Oh. All right, I'm really going to hang up this time, I promise. I love you all. Maybe I'll see you over at that guy's channel. What was it, Dad? Going live? Yeah, let's see. It's called Dad's Going Live. So maybe you guys could go over there and let him know that we came from the minds behind True Crime with Dr. Vona. Or just say Dr. Vona sent me, because we sent him super chats, so maybe he'll say it. Who knows? But thank you guys. I love you. Have a fabulous day, and hopefully I see you tomorrow. I don't know what time though, so just maybe have your notifications on. So if you're not subscribed, please do so. And if you haven't liked yet, please do so. I would so appreciate it. Thank you guys. I love you all. Thank you to my